Hey, all the rated folks, thanks for following. All right, and we are now pushing live. Look at that. All right, cool. We're live. Everyone, welcome to my stream, Ricco. Thanks for rating. And all these friendos, which is the name of like a walrus type animal in Saga. So we're just going to keep making Saga references. There's this walrus thing, and his name is just Friendo, and he is the coolest.
Friendo, dude. Friendo's the shit.
Him and Goose. Goose is my boy.
Friendo,
Dan, who's your favorite character?
Oh, it's got to be Goose. Like his little slick overalls he puts on before he goes wading. Oh yeah.
Oh man, Patchwork Fiction. Thanks for the gifted sub. Adorable. Everyone, welcome when you're playing. Sorry, I swallowed my spit wrong because I'm a child. We're playing D&D, and we are doing a one-shot from Candlekeep Mysteries, and I am grabbing too much stuff. Candlekeep Mysteries, which is a collection, awesome source book. It's a collection of 17 one-shots that are mystery-themed. So we're doing The Price of Beauty, which is a 5th level one-shot. And so that's where we're at. For this session, we're going to go ahead and say that these adventurers did not know each other before. Candlekeep is a massive source of academic research. It's a library, and the only way to get into Candlekeep is to bring a work, a published work, that they do not already have. So our party has already gained admittance to Candlekeep.
Have like a Crayola colored book that we made outside of just bullshit.
Oh my gosh. So that's where we're gonna meet up with our adventurers. But first, let's meet our players. I am Brett. I will be the DM for this evening. Please forgive any and all faux pas I make. This is like my 4th time DMing. I basically just got tired of not being able to play D&D. So I decided to start forcing it myself. So everyone here is borderline here against their will. At least they were antagonized consistently.
Yeah.
And guilted heavily into it. So that's me. My name's Brett. I work in marketing. I make butt jokes for a living, so that's what I do. And then I don't know what order y'all's thing is, but let's go Brady. We'll do a full introduction of Brady, who you are, and if you want to talk about what you do, you're welcome to.
Everyone, my name is Brady. I'm actually in the Pacific Northwest, in Bellingham, Washington, and I speak on a stage for a living. I'm actually a pastor, but also in my spare time, I play a lot of D&D with some of my good friends, and very, very excited for tonight, and kind of our first foray into Candlekeep and all the mysteries that holds.
Yeah, Brady's one of my best friends from college, and he's just an incredible and top-notch dude. Send my love to McKenna and Eli.
Yes, my wife just brought me this.
So, that looks delicious. This is a big ol'... Crowler? Crowler?
Yeah, she brought me a local brewery, their Scotch Ale, and a Crowler. This is how much my wife loves me. So I hopefully won't be polishing that whole off all in one shot. Otherwise, my character will start slurring very quickly. So anyway.
Sorry, I'm already there.
Hey, I got you, my man. I got you. Let's go.
What? All right. Dan, do you wanna go next?
Yeah. My name is Dan. I usually DM. I don't play very often, so this is kind of a change up for me. And yeah, I work in game development. I'm out in California, and yeah, excited.
Yeah, we get people from all over the country.
Only the finest of party. What is it? Amalgamation. Composition. Thank you. That's the word.
Only the finest for all of us.
We'll go with
Caleb.
amalgamation.
Caleb, are you at your computer?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, so I'm Caleb, connoisseur of fine tobacco, whiskey, and also Brett's brother-in-law. So,
Yep, was my broski.
first time to D&D as well. So, bear with me.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Directly below me is Patrick. You wanna? You are currently muted. Yeah.
Yeah. You think after all the Zoom stuff we do, you'd learn.
No.
I'm Patrick. I'm from North Carolina. I met Brett through Love Thy Nerd. I am a pastor in North Carolina, and I also run a very geeky podcast called Frickety Frack. We do talk back, where we do a lot of different things, but our main goal is we take an episode of My Hero Academia. And,
a couple of these people might know something about it.
Nobody knows.
Just a bit. And we kind of connect it to lessons and things that you learn from the episode, from the characters, even from the villains sometimes, and just kind of help us kind of, learn about through the entertainment that we have.
Yes. That is a great segue to Ricco.
What's up, everybody? A lot of you friendos in chat already know me, but my name is Ricco Fajardo. I am an actor. You might recognize my face from things on TV. I've been working on Archer Texas Ranger and Cruel Summer recently on camera, a bunch of random commercials. Someone pointed me out at a Chuck E. Cheese because I did this gig where I teach you the Chucky dance. And my agent totally told me not to do it because they're going to use it forever. But I was like, no, that's infinite street cred for my nephews. So if you ever go to Chuck E. Cheese, you'll see me in the Chucky dance. But more notably, folks know me from video games and anime. Things like Corvus from Paladins, Achilles from Smite, Few from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. But probably you really have heard me from My Hero Academia, where I play Mirio Togata. Power.
Flawless. Also, more notably for half of my audience, he was in an episode of The Chosen. So,
oh my goodness, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was in The Chosen where I played Jehoshaphat, and I beat the ever living shit out of one of the apostles, Simon specifically. Man, I punched the shit out of him.
yeah. So, I didn't even know. So I didn't even know that. My family kept trying to get us to watch it. You had never told me. And I have family and friends, for a lot of Rico's viewers. I went to Bible college, which is where I met Brady. And so, a lot of my friends are pastors. Obviously, we got, Brady and Patrick alone are pastors here in this group. Got a lot of pastors, a lot of friends are telling me, you got to watch this new show. It's The Chosen. It's about the disciples and all this. And so my wife and I finally sit down to watch it. And we're watching it with my other my other brother-in-law and sister-in-law, Caleb. We were watching with Ashley and Wayne. And we're sitting there, we're watching. It's like 11 at night. Their kids are asleep. And we both shouted, "That's Ricco!" In the middle, we wake up the kids. It's terrible. And I was like, what in the world? I had no idea. It was fantastic.
Oh man.
We woke up. We woke up my nephews and my niece. So
it's a really good show.
It's actually really, really well done. It's probably the best. It's probably the best.
Dude, we shoot that out here in Texas, by the way, out in Dallas-Fort Worth area, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I think anyway, I could go on and on about the show. It's just really well done and everyone's really passionate about it. So I think it's kind of funny that I got my kidney punched a bunch by Simon, but that's okay.
Hey,
my one kidney. Simon
Peter.
There's that, yeah.
Yeah, so these are our players, our epic players. Dan, I'm really excited to DM for a long-term DM with my 2 sessions under my belt. So I am very casual as a DM, 1 because I don't know all the rules, 2 because I'm casual in general. But if there is a rule that you catch me on, any of my players or anyone in the chat, please feel free to call me out, and we can reassess. I really want to present the best game I can. I am only so limited in my abilities as a DM. But I would love to do better. So yeah, feel free to call me out. Dan, as a longtime DM, I'm looking to you.
I did a lot of other games before D&D. I only just started DMing D&D like 2 years ago.
Yeah, like only 2 years ago. Yeah, tried like 2 months ago. Come on, friendo.
Oh, friendo! You can't invoke friendo. Friendo's like a special ability. Makes my heart soft.
And this is my wife. Everyone bringing me a gift.
Oh,
You're wonderful.
I didn't bring you
You can
this.
just. That's
Why
fine.
is she
I'm just
bringing
gonna.
it?
You're gonna need
She's
it.
so much more pretty than all of us combined.
I know she is way prettier
Hold
than all of
on.
us combined.
She would get like all the fams.
Okay, let us get into it, and we will introduce our player characters. We'll go in that same order. If everyone wants to introduce their player characters, Brady.
Hey everyone, I'm playing Calabasas Whitehill, but my friends call me Crumb. You can call me Crumb. I'm a halfling Lightfoot rogue from Baldur's Gate, and grew up kind of in the wrong part of town, and was bullied a lot being a halfling, and so really kind of branching out, trying to make a name for myself. I want to really be a hero that the other halflings can look to. So I am decided to kind of stretch my wings and go all around the world and see if I can make a name for myself that other halflings can be proud of.
Flawless. Dan, would you like to introduce your?
Not after that. That was really good. Okay,
You're getting some crumb love in the chat, Brady.
Yeah.
Go.
All right. Well, my name's Dan. I'm going to be playing Drakir today. He is our Dragonborn fighter, classic champion. He's part of an old regiment that's slowly gone to dust, so he's kind of out there wandering around looking for some people. Not really sure who he's going to run into, but he's got a little bit of an agenda he's working on.
Ooh, mysterious.
Mystery.
Caleb, you want to introduce your character?
Yeah, I'll try here. So my character is Renloth the Light. He's a high elf wizard. He got tired of working his wizard engineering day job and has set out on the world.
This sounds oddly familiar, Caleb. Almost sounds biographical.
It's the glass canon, the glass cannon.
Just a splash of Tolkien. Yes.
Yeah.
Patrick, go ahead and introduce your character.
I am playing Arahim Dawnhide. You just call me Arahim. And I'm playing a human paladin, and I'm a member of the Knights of Samular. And I'm probably not saying any of that correctly. But I am out to protect the innocent and make sure that life is just and fair.
Can I just
Classic.
make a quick note?
Yes.
I'm looking at my party. I don't know if you guys can see this on Brett's stream, but I noticed that is it Arheim? Arheim.
Arahim. I guess.
Arahim. Your player name is Lemillion3500, and I'm a fan. I'm just gonna let you know. I saw that and I was like, "That's nice."
Yeah.
That's his right. That's
I
your
actually
username.
You know your new Lemillion's new Funko Pop that came out. I just got it yesterday.
How? The glow in the dark one, or the
Just the regular one.
Oh my god! Okay. Anyways.
I'm a big fan, but I'm not, Mr. Moneybags big fan.
No, it's okay. You and I need to chat on this because I'm like, how the fuck did you get that? Anyway,
I just pre-ordered on Amazon.
Wild. The glowing head.
I don't even have a Lemillion pop. Christian was supposed to send me one, and he never did. So, Oh, look at that.
Here's the Rego one. This is like him in his normal outfit. Basic B. And then here's
real
the special nude edition. That's where he permeates and then his clothes fall off. No, that's not official. But anyway, I need to get yours, bro. I'm trying to be more like you.
I was about to say, real talk. I'm really glad they came out with another one because I've been keeping an eye out, and I didn't realize they'd come out yet. So
my brother, who I do my podcast with, sent me the email when the new Lemillion came out because he knows how much I like Lemillion. He's my favorite character in My Hero Academia, and
my wall of anyway.
Yeah, so he was like, "You need to order this," and I'm like, "I will."
I got you, dude. If you're a fan of the SIGs, I've got you.
Yeah. Actually, my speaking of my brother, sorry, he did get me your autograph.
Already, dude. Okay, he's too fast.
It's in my office. So I have the wall of you doing power. Is in my office. So when people come for counseling or meeting with me at church, there's that big picture of you or Lemillion on my wall.
This is making me as emotional as that lion cat. That's so beautiful, dude.
Wow.
Well, I'm saying it here live on Brett's stream. I got you on this new one. And if I can find another glow in the dark one, I will snag you one, but they're hard to get.
Yeah, I understand.
They are hard.
Sorry, Brett.
No, that it makes me so happy that y'all are connecting. It makes me super, super happy. And I'm gonna probably embarrass Brady. Can I embarrass you? I'm not gonna embarrass
you.
Usually
do. I was gonna say you usually
do. Brady and I were talking, and we were talking about My Hero, and he was like, I don't even remember how it came up, but I may have told you this already, Ricco, that he was so in love with your voice acting after he watched like some of the first episodes you were in. He like looked it up, and then like lo and behold, like we're friends. And I was like, come on, and so I was like, dude, come. So
I like
this is bad.
IMDb stalked you. I IMDb stalked you for a second because I was just like, dude, this guy got something. I really dig it, and I started like geeking out on your whole career. And now
we're in a D&D party together.
And now we're in a D&D party. And he was like, "Who's your guy?" I was like, "I don't know why, man, but like Lemillion's voice, like that guy, like I really dig what he does with that character because you could over tease it and you don't. And I really dig how you balance them." And he was like, "Oh yeah, he's like my buddy." And I was like, "Oh, I mean that's cool, right on." So.
Literally at Brett's house, like in that room that Brett is in, hanging out.
Yeah. There you go.
Man, you guys are so awesome. Well, that's very. I
don't have your signature hanging in my office, so
hang on.
let's go.
My pop socket.
Look at that pop.
Look at that. I had to find a yellow wall I could have him coming out of. Anyway. Yeah, so I guess that probably means you guys. I mean, it's again since we're on stream and it's in front of everyone. I would tell you personally, even if we were just hanging out, drinking bourbon or whatever, coffee and or me. Which, by the way, this little bean of mine.
Anyone needs some coffee?
I got some beans. No, I do. I actually got some over at My Hero Con. I got a bag of them.
Oh, dang!
Caitlin's partner brought me some, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I got that little bean of mine." You guys, I got your. If I can find the merch, you let me know. I'm not the best at finding it because clearly y'all are better at it. You got it before I did. I'm like, what the? That's crazy. But I've got your back if it comes to the My Hero merch. So.
Oh man, I've just got a Lemillion fig pin, so that's it. That's all I've got.
I've got so many.
Whose PC are we on? What are we doing?
Sorry, yeah. What are we doing anyways? Look at all these different Lemillions I got.
Look at
I got
that.
Lemillion beans.
Look at that, Lemillion for days.
So many, bro. Anyway, sorry.
It's
I
you,
hijacked
Rico.
you.
It's you. Well, I mean, it's your turn, so I guess you just used your entire time section. So you don't get to introduce your PC.
I'm blind on his PC. Yeah.
So an hour before we streamed, I created this character with my chat. And this is from a game that we played together, a reference to him. His name is Sir Shaglock, loosely based on Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He is a level 5. I like to call it an ASMR. Barbarian. Path of the Berserker. It's an ASMR. But he's going to talk like this the whole game. He's from a small outside Baldur's Gate. Which is ironic. When you said Baldur's Gate earlier, I was like, oh shoot, we're from like the same clique. Anyway, but like he's out there, hero of a local town, but he tries to blend in, even though he clearly looks like freaking Dr. Manhattan, big old blue fool. But he is a big old strong, beefy barbarian that is destined for glory. At least so he thinks. Yeah, that is my guy, Sir Shaglock. He has a pitchfork, by the way. That's his weapon right now.
Intense.
He's a farmer. He's a farmer, dude. Literally just off the farm. Yeah.
Straight up.
1v what? Like 4? You know?
That's magical. Okay. Thank you, everyone, and all my players, and I'm very glad to have met your player characters. So like I said, we are in Candlekeep, and anyone who's recently tuned in, Candlekeep is this center of academic hub in the Forgotten Realms, one of the official D&D worlds. It is a massive library and research center, and you can only gain access by having provided to the library a work that has yet to be added to the library, or an extremely rare book or tome or something like that, that it would benefit them to have multiples, because it is so rare.
No photocopy from Candlekeep. No photocopy machine.
No photocopy it. They got rid. Oh dang. Kite 1965. I can't chug this.
Oh, don't make him chug it, Kite.
I can't chug.
Hydrate like water. Anya is
He's got a DM.
Yeah, I got a DM. I can't.
DM's got
I can't get
sober. That's all I'm
See,
saying.
my chat.
I gotta
knows what to
be
do.
somewhat sober for the next.
No,
at
we're
least
gonna get
half.
red sauce, and then we're just gonna roll this campaign level 10 by the end of it.
Let's go, baby.
Everybody, you level up.
You get a level.
You get a level. Okay. So we are here. We are in Candlekeep. Everybody has found themselves. Our adventurers did not necessarily really know each other. I feel like at a certain point, y'all have crossed paths during your time at Candlekeep. You've talked to each other, but you haven't adventured together. You haven't done much together. But you have found yourselves. All of y'all have found yourselves at an individual singular table. Oh, hey, Swordart Carito. Thank you for gifting Rico a sub. So thanks for that.
Brett's channel.
Look at that, man. That's a pretty exclusive. That's a pretty exclusive club. There are only 5 subscribers, so it's exclusive. So you have found yourselves at an individual table. Not only have you found yourselves at a table, but all of y'all have become fascinated with this particular book. This particular book called The Price of Beauty. You have just brought it to the table. On the cover is this mirror, and you're able to look through it, and you've brought it back to the table. It was recommended to you. Someone kind of had mentioned it in passing, and then they left. You didn't really catch them, but they recommended it to you. You pulled it off, and y'all have brought it back to the table.
So the book is there.
The book is there. You don't have to do too much. I got hooks coming. I'm just letting y'all role play.
Sir Shaglock says to the group, he says, "Hey guys, I kind of want to see what's inside this book. Why don't we turn the page?"
It's a library, but can you talk a little bit? What'd you say? Sorry, say that again.
Sir Shaglock, as you know, is very, very soft spoken and makes a lot of mouth sounds and sometimes taps. He just does stuff like, because he's an ASMR, and he says he goes, I think it's important that we take a look at this book and read inside. Can Sir Shaglock open the book and read?
Yes. Brandon, thanks
while he
Hype
opens the book.
Oh snap! There's a hype train.
I don't
Sorry, Twitch.
While he opens the book, Calabasas gets tingles down the back of his neck and the back, from the ASMR.
Right.
It really works for him.
Just like real weird tingles. Brandon, thanks for the Prime subscription. Brady, that's Brandon in the chat. Brandon is my youth minister growing up and probably had the greatest impact on my life, like growing up outside of my parents. So thanks, Brando. That really means a lot. And Anya, thanks for subscribing at tier 1.
That's my friend.
Yeah, it is. So the price of beauty, you realize is is bound in soft green leather. It's 8 inches wide, 14 inches tall. So a nice solid tome and set with golden clasps. It gives off an unmistakable scent of lilies, and set into its cover is that polished mirror with a gold frame. As you open the book, it is filled with beautiful illustrations of woodland scenes, art, and jewelry. Delicate handwriting accompanies the illustrations in the form of short prayers and meditations dedicated to seeking self-worth. Techniques for massage and healing, and recipes for creating balms and cosmetics. On the last page is an inscription by the author, Silvery Silversong, which reads, "A mirror is a gateway to happiness, truth, and to accepting ourselves."
That's a nice book.
So lovely. So lovely.
But the price of beauty, right?
That is correct. The price of beauty.
Well, Sir Shaglock is entranced, I think, by this book. What say Carr, Arahim, Crumb, or Randall? Rocky the cat.
Ooh. I need to... I'm going to help.
Okay.
When we look in the little mirror, does it do anything?
Okay. Hold on one second. I'm trying to... I thought I could gift subs from my thing, but I have to do it from my channel, not from my dashboard, which is dumb. Or maybe I'm missing it. Sorry. Gift a sub. We're going to gift. I apologize. We're going to gift 5 subs. Don't tell my wife I'm doing this.
Stephanie.
All right. Just trying to build up that hype train. I don't know if it does anything.
I'm feeding my cat right now to try to get the hype train going.
Okay. As you let me pull that up.
Hype train for Rocky, you guys. Come on. And for Brett.
As you hold up the price of beauty and gaze into the mirror, the image of soon the god of beauty replaces your reflection and speaks in a soft voice saying, "Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?"
Sorry, the book said that?
Yes, the mirror. So our good
Goddess of beauty.
friend Carr, right? Is that how I'm pronouncing it? Our
Yeah.
good friend Carr, I'm gonna say it as fancy as I can. Our good friend Carr looked
from
into the
Boston?
mirror.
Aw.
Ka. Our good friend Carr picks it up. As he looks at the picture of himself is replaced with an image of Soon, the goddess of beauty, and says, "Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?"
Fine.
Feel like.
Soon looks back and says, "I am glad to hear that." As you're sitting there, an acolyte, the Candlekeep is filled with acolytes. Oh my goodness, did we get? Oh my gosh, Stephamus gifted 5 subs. Sorry to everyone actually playing that's not much on Twitch. There's a lot. Sometimes Twitch will be like, "Hey, here's this thing. We're gonna boost your channel if you accomplish these certain tasks. Like your channel's getting traction. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's some parameters to get your channel to boost more." And so that's that hype train. So we're at level 3. And it's like a timed counter, and it's actually a pretty cool thing. So
Don't be stressed out.
Go.
You
Gotta
focus
get
on your DMing. I'll help the train.
Yeah.
if you can monitor that train, Rico, I gotta DM this. An acolyte. There are tons of acolytes and avowed that work at Candlekeep. They are the stewards of Candlekeep, and a nervous acolyte muttering approaches you at your table and says, you just hear, and they're just kind of looking around kind of semi-frantically, and she stops. She's about a middle-aged half-elf, and she stops and she's kind of muttering, and then she looks over at your table and she sees the book that you were holding, and you heard her say, "But I'm sorry for disrupting, but I'm looking forward," and then her eyes kind of lock onto The Price of Beauty.
Calabasas immediately wipes the book off of the table.
Swipes it. Okay.
Like he
That's
just
good.
like sleight
That's
of
a
hand,
good
like
Sleight of hand.
like he like just kind of like tucks it away, like, "Hi, how are you?" and kind of like feigns with one hand and tucks it back with the other.
Shadlock nods and supports this action.
So
if she is-
Do I need a roll?
do what?
Do I need a roll?
Not yet. Do you want to?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and do the first roll. Sleight of hand. Let's do. Yeah. Let's get that first roll.
Not good. Not good.
What?
Sick. That's a 6.
A 6.
That's a 6. Yep. I was close to a natural 20, but it just rolled a little bit. So
Oh no! What is it? Is that next to net 20? 6.
is.
Man.
A 2
yeah.
a 2 and a nat 20 is. I rolled a 2.
And
I
then
rolled a 1. I could have re-rolled. A 2 is literally the worst that a halfling could roll. Not a good look. Not a good look to start it off. But
so you
one
try
would be
to hide
Get him
this
out- get him out of the way.
tome,
Get him out
and
of
you
the way.
knock it on the floor. You knock it on the floor, and this acolyte comes up and says, I was looking for that book. I was looking for that book.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well,
Why?
That's a valid question.
the
I think that's a very valid question.
the acolyte kind of steps and goes, I'm so sorry. I must seem so odd. My name is Loris Nis. I am an acolyte here. I am missing one of my friends. His name is Falthrax. He's a dear friend. And for the last few months, he struggled significantly with depression. But recently, he discovered that book, The Price of Beauty, and he became obsessed with it and just reading it and constantly going through. He was already, I'm sure you know that this book is about Soon, the goddess of beauty. He was already a worshiper of Soon, and he talked about how the book just like spoke to him. But my friend Falthrax, the dwarf, he said last time I saw him, he was feeling sad. And so he said, I'm just going to go to the book. And that was the last time I saw him. I saw him entering this section of the library where the book is. And I just saw him entering that section, and I haven't seen him since. And it's been at least a week.
What does the book smell like again?
Lilies.
Lilies? Yeah.
ASMR. I'm sorry. Sir Shaglock says, "Oh, hello, cat. Key. No more treats for you."
Oh man, I got all these posture checks and hydrations. Sorry.
Does your friend smell like lilies? Does your friend smell like lilies?
No. Most dwarves tend not to smell like lilies. She's kind of confused by this. She's like, most dwarves don't tend to smell like lilies.
Sorry, I just thought your friend was trapped inside of this magic book.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
Okay, that's fair. Rocky.
Did the book talk to your friend too?
Yeah, as far as I understand, he felt like the book spoke to him.
No, I mean, like, did the book actually speak to him?
Has the book been speaking to you?
I mean, a lot. I mean, we're just getting to know each other, but, maybe something's moving forward. I don't know. She looked all right. Why?
Sorry, I'm reading through.
Okay.
Sorry, and there's a fly.
We attack right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Only joking.
Oh, goodness. We got level 3 completed. Are we on level 4?
Guys, we got level 3 hype train whilst Brett was explaining this sexy book.
Yeah.
That is, and we did it. We got through level 3. So wow, that is huge. I feel so blessed. Thank you everyone for chewing with me on this train.
Calabasas, while Carr is saying like he's getting to know this book, like he just slowly like extends his knuckles across the table and be like, my man, I got
my
you.
man.
Like, while we're looking,
go ahead. If you're doing it without looking at each other, then you both need to roll for acrobatics. That's a dangerous move.
For a fist bump? God.
That's a dangerous move. Without looking.
Can we not just do straight dexterity?
Straight dexterity. Let's go.
We're 3 feet away.
I kid.
No, I rolled a 23.
Exactly.
I rolled a 23, Brett. I can't hide a book as a rogue, but you better believe I know how to non-look fist bump my buddy. All right.
You must have course corrected because I got a 7, so I was like,
and he was like,
I got you.
Someone's
So you are.
drinking
I
while
got you.
reading.
Please look cool.
So,
Question,
so
Brett.
yeah,
Is the book still on the floor?
currently yes.
Okay. Ranloff, in the midst of the party's squabble with the elf there, bends down and picks up the book, concealing with his robe. Prestidigitation spell to create a copy.
Oh man, this is man. Am I ready for this? Am I ready for this, guys? All right, I gotta read the spell. Prestidigitation. Right. Okay. Prestidigitation. Okay. Spell is a minor magical trick.
That is plagiarism on you, just so you know.
Yes.
You create one of the following magical effects within range. Light, campfire, clean soil. Does it say
Pirate a car.
harmless that you can make a copy? You can snuff out a candle, instantaneous clean.
Yeah, it's the bottom one that I'm wondering about. I can make.
Or an illusory image.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can make a copy of it, but it's not going to be like a full copy, but it looks like a copy. So if you have the book, you've hidden it in your robes, then you can make it look like you're holding a copy of the book.
Mhm.
Can
I pass off the copy?
Bro, are we stealing this book right now?
We are
Out
totally
of
stealing
game.
it.
Are we? Okay.
My character doesn't feel comfortable with that.
You don't. Nobody knows so far.
Incredible, dude.
I'm gonna wrap this up as soon as the elf leaves, but we gotta observe the book first, don't we?
Yeah. And that's a real nice cantrip. Okay, so
That's a nice
can you
cantrip
pass?
got
Can
there.
you pass it up? Non-magical trinket or illusory image that can fit in your hand. Yes, you can pass it on, but it's not an actual physical item. It's just an image of an item. So someone has to be ready to grab that, because if they grab it, they're going to grab through it.
They're gonna grab
Can I
through
fake
it.
it?
Okay.
Are we like faking it? Is this all?
But if you're trying to hide it from the elf, I'm going to need you to do a sleight of hand roll. So there's on your character sheet, there's the sleight of hand. If you just click that +2, it'll do a roll for you.
Well, my question here is, if I'm not really doing a sleight of hand, I've gone to pick it up, I'm creating illusion, going to hand it.
But you need to do the sleight of hand to hide it in your robe while the half elf Loris is not paying attention. So I'll give it to you for advantage, because you're going to use, so advantage means you get to roll twice, pick the higher of the two. I will let you have advantage because you're kind of doing misdirection by creating an illusion while simultaneously.
You're insane.
Is it possible to leave the illusion on the table?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll do the sleight of hand and leave it on the table.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for sleight of hand.
Can you roll for me?
Do you not have your character sheet open?
Let me see. Oh yeah. I have it.
There's that little +2 next to self. I mean, I can do it. I just it's part of the fun is rolling yourself. So
No, I agree. +2 for initiative. What you're saying?
no, under stealth in the middle of your page, there's a list of skills. Sleight of hand is one of them. It says +2 next to sleight of hand, and just click that +2.
I clicked my acrobatics for no reason. As a distraction, Sir Shaglock does a back handspring with the 10. I rolled a 10.
You do.
I'm getting very mixed vibes from Shaglock. He whispers and backhand springs in the middle of a library. Really,
Isn't that crazy?
it's very yin and yang here. I'm very confused what to do.
I'm gonna condone it.
In a library.
It was a ASMR handspring.
Here I go.
Did you get that roll?
You know what? I'm not seeing it. Can you just go ahead and roll for me, and I'll take a look around so I can.
Yeah. And you rolled a nat 20, so so a nat 20 is an unmodified 20. That's an unmodified 20. So you actually rolled a 22, but a nat 20 is a critical success, and a natural 1 is a critical failure. So pretty much in general, no matter what, a nat 20, there are a few exceptions, but in general, a nat 20 is a successful roll. And a nat 1 is an unsuccessful roll, regardless of modifiers. So even if you have a score that takes away points, you still succeed in it, that type of stuff. Or a nat 1, even if you have a nat 1 plus 15, you're still going to fail that, even if you roll, a 16. So, man, that is, you've got that perfectly, like, almost no one else at the table even noticed. Like, it just perfectly fit inside your robes. while simultaneously just that perfect magician type boom into the robe. Simultaneously, the illusion was placed on the desk, on the table.
And no one notices.
No one I'm not at that nat 20. No one notices.
All right.
Okay. With my arcana knowledge in mind, I would like to use detect magic on it.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have a detect magic spell, or do you just want to use regular arcana? Like just an arcana check. I don't see a detect magic.
We can do an arcana check, yeah. That might be
All right.
there.
Go ahead and give me that arcana check. So there on your character sheet, in the middle of the page, like there's a column. And there's a list. Arcana. Yeah, you're gonna click that +6.
All right. I got a 24.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So. We're just gonna. Man, where's the?
20 and 18 coming in hot. All right.
Yeah.
There's the game
Never
log.
played D&D before. Good for you.
Yeah, beginner's luck, man. Just. So yeah. So you get your arcana. Especially being a wizard, you've got proficiency in this. So you get an idea that this book is definitely magical, and you get the idea that the key to its magic lies in the mirror. The book is nice and helpful and beautiful in a beautiful self-help, self-love kind of way, but really the magic that you're feeling from this is coming from the book.
The mirror, you mean?
Or the mirror. I apologize. Thank you.
Okay. So we know there's magic coming from the book, so I guess at this point, detect magic would not be helpful.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That is correct.
What did I miss?
The magic is in the mirror.
Oh.
So while this is happening, Carr was asking questions of the acolyte. He was like, why, right?
Mm-hmm.
And was there another question you asked, Carr?
Oh yeah, I was trying to find out, like, is this book seeing someone already? Like what's going on?
And we
here?
did the fist bump.
Yeah.
That's right.
Am I that guy, or is this cool?
So Loris, the acolyte, is like, as far as we know, no one else has disappeared. People have read that book, but no one's disappeared yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Loris. Let me just make sure. So you're saying your friend Falthrax?
Falthrax. Falthrax.
That's an evil name.
That's how I wrote it, baby. Let's go. All right. Falthrax. He went into the library and disappeared, or was he reading this like at a tape, like where we're sitting, and disappeared? I just want to make sure that the relationship that we have with the book and the relationship that you have with Falthrax, I want to be clear on what's happening here.
So Loris is like, I saw Falthrax walk to this section of the library, go to this section where this book is, after saying, I am feeling down. I really need to spend time with this book. I saw him disappear into these stacks, and that's it. I came to check on him, maybe an hour later, and he was not there. And I have not seen him since, and it's been a week.
Well, I mean, we could just cut out the middleman. Let me ask the book what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the table. I see the book there. I'm just going to go to pick it up, and I'm going to put my hand right through that book.
You put your hand right through that book. And
you Lemillion straight into it. So.
You just, oh my gosh.
It's your permeation.
I think she's ghosting me.
Loris, the acolyte, is very confused and is like, what in the world? What in the world?
Sir Shacklock says, relax.
Relax. What? What? Why? My friend is gone, and now this book isn't even real. What happened?
We're fixing everything. Just relax.
I'll pay for that.
She's very concerned. Very concerned and does not. Yeah.
That so Erahim stands up and puts his hand over his chest to the acolyte and promises her that we will find Falthrax, and so leave it in our hands.
She looks and she's like, "Oh my gosh, all of you, thank you so much. I'm so grateful that 5 strangers would just help me out in my time of need. Thank you."
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Are we all? We're all in on this?
I guess.
I mean, I want to talk to that book lady again. So,
I mean, I guess I'll go support my guy. All right.
As
Yeah,
so,
I guess we're fighting a book. What's happening? What are we doing?
let me let me see. Creative trick.
What I was trying to figure out.
No, it lasts for an hour, so the book is still there. It just
Randolph, do you have the book still tucked away?
Yes, I jump out the back window.
Whoa.
No. Now would be a good time to go to the party and present them what I found.
I mean, it's whatever you want to do. That's the beautiful of tabletop RPGs is it's whatever you want to do.
Is Laura still in front of us, or is she leaving?
Yep. Loris' story. Loris is like, thank you. I'm so excited. How are you going to do it without the book?
well, the book's still there. It's just different. And I think we all need to accept that. And then we can move forward.
Loris is, you actually go and give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Nice.
This is gonna go
Ugh.
well. I am very uncharismatic, hence why this book is like, a book wants to talk to me?
Can I support?
This is great.
Can I intimidate to support?
Yeah, go ahead and did you roll your
There's that.
okay, so you you're 3. Yes, you can support.
Intimidation roll. It is it's not very high, but it is at least a 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. And
Loris is not particularly intimidated or persuaded in this matter, and is still very concerned about the missing book.
don't be weird, bro.
Loris, you know what? I think that we. By the way, I don't think I introduced myself. My name's Calabasas, but my friends call me Crumb. You can call me Crumb, and I hold out my hand.
Loris is like, I'm pleased to meet you, and shakes your hand.
Hey, yeah. So here's the deal. My man here, Arham, he gave you his night salute. We're in on this. So why don't you just come and check back, and we'll just take care of it. Like, you just go and enjoy your day. We will go and we will track down Falthrax, because my other man over here, he's really interested in this book. We will take care of it. We got it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check on that as well. We got to persuade her to walk out of here. Walk on out. Yeah.
That's a 19.
She's persuaded. She is persuaded. Yeah, and she's like, "Thank you so much. I've been so worried. I've got some work to do around here. I'm going to get to that."
By all means. Yeah, you
please.
acolyte
Thank you.
away.
Thank
go
you.
Acolyte, and we will take care of everything. Yes, absolutely. Arham, you kind of just gave us like a weird night swear into something that. Are we fighting a book now? What's happening? What are you doing?
I just wanted to reassure her that everything would be okay. And
Wait,
you don't have
wait
to
a
follow
lot.
me, but I will make sure that everything will be okay. That's my role as a knight of
Hey, Carl,
Salamar.
and Carr, are you trying to get laid by a book? What are you doing? What am I doing?
Wait a minute. We're just friends. Like, I barely know her. I mean, maybe in the future we'll get married, but for now, taking it slow. Like, we're not labeling things like that. I mean,
Oh,
Ugh.
okay.
Pretty weird, bro. It's pretty weird.
I mean, I'm not going to whisper it. I feel like everything's a little weird, but where's the real book?
One, I'm gonna need Sir Shaglock to roll for condescension. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I do have some intimidation.
Where's the real book? No, seriously, I tried to slip it. I dropped it. Do one of y'all have it now?
As the party's searching for the book, Ranloth comes back to the party and says, "There seems to be more to this book than at first glance. And from what I can see of the mirror, there is magic behind it."
Yeah, I mean, we figured as much, but
yeah, it's gone incorporeal.
yeah, I mean, he's touching a ghost book where there's a disappeared dwarf. Like, we figure there's something going on. So, do you have the real book? A lot of noodles.
Here is the real book. Maybe one of you should look at it as well.
Fumble on condescension. Straight to jail. Go to jail.
Fireball spell.
In a library? You monster.
Destroy everyone.
Fireball every time.
I like how you're concerned about the library, but not your own life.
No.
Randolph, if we destroy the mirror, will that free Falithrax? He's got sucked into the book.
I feel like this is more of a question for the DM here.
That's not for me to say. I am just here to guide your journey, not to.
How do we get
inside
the book?
Is the book out?
Yeah, Randolph, you put the book on the table, correct?
I flip to where the mirror is.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
I look in the mirror and I go, "Hey, Falthrax, are you there?"
Shaglock touches the mirror while he does that.
As Shaglock touches the mirror, soon the goddess of beauty reappears and says, "Hello, my love. How are you doing today?"
What?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. You look beautiful today.
Excuse me?
I get down on one knee and avert my eyes.
I'm in between both of them going,
Is there any way you can let go of our friend? Our friend inside of the book, please.
I don't keep anyone inside of my book. I am here to help you.
How can you help us? Says Sir Shadlock sexily.
What is it that you desires? This is a book about helping yourself. How would you like to help yourself?
I have no desires because. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Time out.
before we, and I cover the mirror. Cover the mirror, and I go. So we probably want to get ourselves in the headspace of Falthrax because he said he was depressed.
Yeah.
So like, Okay. So play like depressed and see if that gets us where we need to go. Okay, one, 2, 3.
Boombook. I'm really upset with my status and station in life. And I wish I was super hot with a lot of muscles and like everything that people like because I want to be liked.
As you say that, Soon responds and says, "A mirror is a gateway to happiness." At that point, she says, "If rest, relaxation, or transformation is what you need, then follow the lily's dearest one. I am sure Silvery," which, if you remember, Silvery is the author of the book. "I'm sure Silvery will see to your needs." And then the mirror glows softly, and a 5-foot wide, 7-foot high portal appears in the nearest unoccupied space. The portal leads to an old woodland trail marked by posts and resembles sculpted stone lilies.
We should walk through the portal right away. Like idiots.
Car, are we going to your girlfriend? What's happening?
I don't even know. She's into Sir Shaglock now, and it's real weird and complicated.
Hey.
Or I give you a hug.
I'm here for you. It's okay. But I guess you gotta go still find Falthrock, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
You know what? Nothing nurses a broken heart more than a good adventure to save a random dwarf that we don't know we have zero emotional investment in. So let's go for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Calabasas just starts boldly marching through the portal.
Yes, and Sir Shaglock follows suit.
I will go in as well.
As quick as I
Alright.
can.
Everyone goes in. Is there
all
anyone
go
that does
inside.
not go in?
Ranloff reluctantly goes in.
Your reluctance is noted.
Noted.
Noted. I don't have a fancy voice changer. I've got to do it classically.
Yeah.
Do it.
I have air. Yeah, y'all still have mics. I mean, anyway. What's the name of the author again?
Silvery. Let me pull it up. Where the mess is it?
You just said it.
I know, Silvery Silver Song. I was looking for the last name as well. SYLVARIE. Silver Song. She goes by Sil for short.
Phil?
I'm just kidding.
Like
That's a Stormlight
yeah.
Archives
Yeah.
reference. So
I got you, my man.
Stormlight. Everyone also needs to read Stormlight while we're pitching to our viewers things to read. Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson.
Lemillion Funko Pops, Wheel of Time,
All things you need to get involved.
and Stormlight Archives, and apparently
Saga, dude, you have to read. So I'll give you, don't tell Jeff Bezos, but I'll give you my Amazon Comixology login, and you can read book 1, which is all I have in Comixology. I only have the printed ones here. Number 2 is in my
we already
bedroom.
discussed the difference between issues and books and hardcovers and compendiums and omnibuses. Y'all are way deeper than I am, but let's keep going. I'm here for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone all aboard the omnibus.
Deep magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
We didn't talk about that. You're pulling from the deep magic right now.
I mean-
just saying, man.
Do not quote the deep
Like I
magic
said,
to me.
I had my comic days. It's not the current days, but I got you.
If you haven't read the Redwall series too, that's very good.
Red.
Redwall.
I haven't.
I'm gonna get now.
Yeah. There's an online source for suggestive reading because they're not written chronologically, so I would suggest looking at that.
Or my belly that's probably hanging out. I don't know. I'm knocking stuff over.
It's delicious.
Delicious. All right. So you all proceed through this shimmering portal gateway. Everyone else inside of Candlekeep is just like, nah, that's kind of old hat. Magic portals appearing out of nowhere. That's kind of old hat. So they just kind of ignore you. As newbies to Candlekeep, you're a little like, what in the world is going on? But everybody else is like, meh. So as you go, you proceed for the next quarter mile through the most beautiful forest you have ever seen.
Looks like it was written that way.
Yeah, it's almost like it was written that way. Man, I got a very this adventure is like weirdly out of order. I don't know. Like they give you all the like information up front, and then like now that you have all the information that everybody, you know, that they need to accomplish, here's what they're going to encounter. Sorry, so I had to scroll through a lot.
I attacked the beautiful forest. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Roll for stupidity.
Rolling for stupidity.
As you go, you see signs that say the Temple of the Restful Lily with just arrows pointing straight ahead.
And that's a trap.
I
go toward it though.
It's a trap.
Is that a delicious bento box, Rico? Because I'm hungry.
It's all gone now. I'm sorry. I got a backup one though. You want the second one? I'll grab it.
Yeah. Usually,
I would like to use my since this clearly looks like a trap. I'm going to use my divine sense.
okay.
For my first time, I get 2 chances, so I just want to use it this first time.
Okay. All right. So divine sense. Where is that? That's under your actions.
So
Yeah.
I can sense good and evil, and anything affected by a spell, or know the locations of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. Sorry, trying to. I'm reading the in depth.
So, just to make sure I understand, we walk through a forest for a quarter mile. Shaglock pretended to attack forest, but then decided not to.
Yeah, I was joking.
And then Arhim decides to divine sense, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me celestial fiend or undead.
And I can also, sense overwhelming good or overwhelming evil.
Yeah. Yep. Also trying to determine because there's a lot going on. I apologize. Don't metagame here. There's just a lot going on.
Divine sense is only 60 feet though, right?
Yeah.
60 feet,
so
but
it's only the 60
you've
feet.
made it to the
It's basically your battle, whatever your battle map is. I mean, like if there is a battle map. Like,
yeah, let me go ahead and get that shared. You've approached the Temple of the Restful Lily.
Should I go get my mini?
Yes, you should go get your mini. Let me
Did you really make a battle map for it?
I didn't make one. It's from the book.
Let's go.
I stole it off of D&D Beyond.
I mean,
Oh, dude, what? Should I hit watch stream? Let's see.
Yep, you just hit watch stream and it pops up.
Temple.
What is my?
oh, hey. I'm assuming we're coming. Whoa, where are we coming in?
T11?
You were coming down coming in from
T1.
T1. Yep.
T1.
There's that little tiny path down there. Oh, good. I am tracking my cursor. You can see a little tiny map down there, and a little tiny path, and that's where you're coming up. So a square is 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so
oh,
yeah, go ahead.
Are we at like the doorway of the Restful Lily?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Um,
I immediately Calabasas immediately, or so I immediately start checking for traps and just kind of checking things out, just making sure like everything's good to go. Because like I got one of my buddies that's kind of into Soon, got another one of my buddies that's into ASMR, but also kind of like into Soon. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of complexity, so I just want to make sure we don't blow up in the meantime. So
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do.
all right. Let me get Arahim's divine sense.
Good to be
Oh yeah.
cautious. It's good.
Okay, so let me go ahead. So you do detect quite a bit of evil coming from
Watch.
the general direction of the temple.
Burn this mother down.
Yeah.
But you
Randolph,
also
do you
detect a
convey
fair
that?
amount of good as well.
Oh, no. Okay, hang on.
But there is more evil than good.
Okay, thank you. That was going to be my follow-up question.
Randolph, do you convey that to the rest of the party?
That's Arahim.
Yes, I will pass that along to the group, and keeping my eye on Rico's character.
Oh, that's your Shaglock.
Sir Shaglock.
Yeah.
I keep an eye on Sir Shaglock because he seems a little adventurous.
You're reading very well because Sir Shaglock is inherently a force for good, but also doesn't really have time for traps and patience.
Ooh.
Maybe here's the hint of evil and starts just walking boldly through the middle of the building.
Sir
All right.
Calabasas I immediately grab Sir Shaglock and I go, whoa. Let me just double check. Give me a second. And I go, by the way, while I'm kind of looking for traps or anything, I go, does that just Restful Lily and like a lot of evil, is that just like strike anyone else as kind of like a non sequitur? Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel very restful if this place is full of evil. I'm just saying, okay? And I immediately keep like looking for
Liars.
I feel like this place maybe is just a place of lies. Yeah, totally, 100%.
A throne of lies.
You sit on a throne of lies. Okay.
All right. I roll.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Let me get my game log
What am
up.
I rolling? What am I rolling for?
Sorry. What are you doing again? You are
I'm checking for traps.
checking for traps. Okay. You are going to roll for investigation.
13.
You detect no traps. It seems, as you're looking, it seems this temple is a temple. You, as you're looking around, you do note that there's some streams that kind of flow around the temple, and you just know that note that this is seemingly a place of rest and relaxation.
So guys, I think there's no traps. I think this is a place of rest and relaxation, full of evil. Don't want to know what the hell that means, but like, I guess you can relax while also like maybe get your sword or trident or pitchfork ready.
Yeah.
And I pull out my rapier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's readying their stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
My sword and my shield.
And
Warhammer and shield.
All right. So
shield.
we have
Right.
Sir Shaglock is proceeding forward, right?
Absolutely.
All right, you're leading the way. The double doors open to the sound of a bell ringing. Beyond the doors is a large lobby. The air is heavy with the scent of fresh lilies. A desk stands at the center of the room, holding neatly piled papers, fresh cut lilies in a vase, a vase. A dark-haired man in fine clothes stands up from behind the desk as he sees you. Welcome, friends, to the Restful Lily. Freshen yourselves in our luxurious bathhouse. Or perhaps you'd enjoy a massage, a haircut, a shave or pedicure. Oh, road-tired feet simply cry out for comfort. Whatever your pleasure, I am here to serve.
Can Sir Shaglock inquire with the question, Where's the evil?
I
Very charismatic, by the way.
I go, yeah. That's a good question. This doesn't feel right.
Okay, I want you to roll for persuasion.
I have hella intimidation. Can I move it toward intimidation? Can I say it more angrily?
Yes.
Where's the evil? All right, rolling for intimidation because I got +5, y'all. Oh, that's a. Oh no, it's almost 15. Okay, it's.
I feel like you're metagaming. Say
It's
metagaming.
12. I got 12 for intimidation.
I'm going to stand behind him and glower to get the answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Where that evil at?
Okay. Sorry, I'm double checking some stuff. As you ask this, he glances down and he wears a pin that resembles that resembles a cat's eye. So it looks like a cat's eye, and it's a pin on his lapel. We fell down. Brady, you knocked me over.
Sorry.
So he glances down at his pin, and while he's talking, he says, "Evil? There's no evil here. This is a place of rest and relaxation."
Y'all, he has to say it. Okay. Well,
I want to ask
him.
him.
Oh, sorry, you go.
All right, I'm going to ask him, where would not be a good, restful, and relaxing place to go in the temple?
Exactly.
He says, "Every place that you can go that our guests are allowed is restful and relaxed. Anything hidden behind a locked door is unavailable."
Calabasas immediately starts walking through, and with his rapier out, and he's like just beelining for any locked door that he can find.
Awesome.
All right, so there's a map here. Where you looking?
So we're in T1, T2 area, right?
Yep. So T1 is like the front area. Go ahead and tell you about T2. Because you can kind of see down that corridor. You notice that each of those are little stalls. A corridor beyond the lobby runs between two rows of curtained cubicles where guests can change out of traveling clothes and armor. Each cubicle contains a wooden stool, two white robes, hanging on hooks, and a large wooden trunk with a lock.
Are all the trunks locked, or are they unlocked and we can lock them with a key?
They are unlocked, but you can they are currently unlocked, and they're just for you to place your items in, and you were given the key to do this. So it's like just a gym locker, IRL gym locker.
Are any currently locked?
No, none of them are currently locked. I apologize. There are probably 3 or 4 that are locked, but you also notice in those stalls are people's travel clothes, all that. So there are a few people, and as you're kind of looking at the same time, as you're looking, our dear friend there in the front, Saith, says, if you don't mind, please respect our guests' privacy. Those are their private belongings. And he looks pretty serious. He's been giving you some looks, but he's pretty genuine about this.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. I mean, when you say don't go over there, I feel like you're kind of like basically enticing me to go over there. But okay, yeah.
No, please do not go over there. That would
Right.
that
Again,
would.
you're telling me basically to go over there. I mean, that's basically what you're saying. But okay. I'm gonna try to be good. All right. Cool. Yep. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
Going into T5.
All right. So you're going. Go ahead.
Can we get a better glance at that button or that pin that he's got?
It looks like a cat's eye. That's all you can really see.
Can I take it from him?
You
Just
can
reach out like a boss.
You
and
can
just freaking
certainly
give me
try.
that.
That's mine now.
Is that okay if I just try to do that, you guys? Are you cool with that?
Like a non-sleight of hand theft.
Just like because I'm
Just like
strong. I'm
reaching
strong as an
over
iron.
and pulling it
This
off.
is not sleight of hand. This is just hand.
Okay. I mean, you can certainly try.
Okay, wait. First, can I will try to intimidate it out of him. I'm gonna say that's a nice pin.
Ricco, I feel like you're trying to get a lot of mileage out of intimidation, my man.
That's a nice pin.
You're just like bullying people with your intimidation.
It's my strongest suit.
We walked into this guy's like job, and we started like rummaging around other people's stuff, and then you're like, "Hey,
You're like,
that's a nice button.
pen.
Why don't you give it to me?"
That's mine now.
If you guys are cool with it, I want to give it a shot. I don't think it's gonna wind up in a fight, but we know there's evil here, and
No, you go,
Yeah.
bro. You shoot your shot, man.
All right, I'm gonna intimidate first. Is that okay? If he'll give it to me?
Yep. You
All
can,
right,
you
intimidate.
can
Here we go,
certainly
rolling.
try.
Come on,
can
come
certainly-
on.
There's a
Oh
little
my
map
God, you
there.
guys. That is a intimidation check 22. I said give it.
So our friend Saith immediately he doesn't cover it up. So it's here on his lapel, and he kind of guards it this way in a very odd manner. And he says, "You do not want to do that."
Oh, because it can see us, you guys. It's looking through us. Can I be all weird and look directly in it like this?
Sure.
And be like, hey, I see you. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. That's what I say.
Yes, you can do that. As you do that, Saith is very confused and says, "This is my cat's eye. This is to remind me of my pet kitty."
Well, now I feel weird.
Why are you doing that?
Can we get past like the weird early '90s R&B references, and can we just move forward? Just like I don't know how I feel about cat's eyes and grabbing people's eyes. So, and I just again keep moving forward.
So he didn't give it to me. He just said
No.
like, you don't want it.
He said, "You do not want to do that."
Okay. Fair enough. I take his word.
You
guys.
get the sense.
You didn't grab it.
You get
didn't
the
grab it?
sense. No, I didn't grab it. You get the sense that he's more scared of what would happen if he gave it to you than what would happen if you took it. Like he's more
I'd give him
scared.
take it.
Like you. Then if you, he's more scared of what would happen. You get the idea that whatever his hesitance is,
Like the
his
punishment is worse than like you stealing it from.
yeah. Than you even trying to fight him. Like he knows. Like even if you were trying to fight him, you still get that sense. Your little passive perception picks that up. That
I'm tearing it off of his body. He doesn't want it. You know he doesn't want it. I'm taking that cat's eye.
you're
I'm
gonna
just taking it from him.
you're gonna try and take it from him.
I'm not trying. I'm taking it, dude. This is gonna happen.
Okay.
You're gonna learn today.
All right. I need
This
you.
is about the time where Calabasas makes his early '90s R&B reference as he's just walking past, like I'm not involved with this, and he's just walking past them.
Okay. Go ahead and you're just gonna give me a. You're just gonna have to give me a strength check. I don't really see anything that's.
All right, touch and strength. It looks like I think it's 11 plus 3, so I think that's
You're a barbarian. Come on.
Barbarian 14.
I mean,
I got those strong
All right.
barbarian hands.
Okay. You try to take it from him. You rip it off.
Oh.
And roll for initiative.
Oh, you guys were doing it.
we all in? We all in?
I got a 20. Oh no, I didn't. I got an 8.
I got a 20. I mean 8.
It was on the B and then it rolled onto the 8. I got 10. 10 for my initiative.
All right, let me get. I go old school analog for my initiative tracker. Let me roll for.
This guy, he didn't seem happy or excited. Like something. The
By the
evil
way,
is there.
while we're tracking initiative, Riley, Will, guys from my home game are watching. Appreciate you watching, guys.
Oh, nice.
Appreciate you.
Hey, home game. Hey, Brady's home game.
Yeah. We've had a home game for the last 2.5, 3 years, basically through the entire thing of COVID, and some people from my home game are watching. So appreciate you guys.
What up, home guys? I'm really glad you got Brady or y'all together decided to get into D&D. So, fun fact, right? Brady's wife plays an atheist paladin, right? Is that how that?
So the atheist paladin became the big bad for the entire campaign. She left our campaign. She stabbed me in the heart, and now
are we talking about the campaign or real life? Yeah. Stabbed you in the heart.
And now she's playing a 9-year-old Air Genasi monk, and it's fantastic to play.
Is that like
my wife's character? Dude, there's a lot going on. But yeah, she has become the big bad of the entire campaign. It's fantastic. So, anyway, run the initiative. Sorry, I'm here for it.
Sorry, I'm still. Caleb, did you roll for initiative? There's a little button that says initiative there on your character sheet. It's in to the left of armor class, just below proficiency bonus.
Yeah, rolling.
Do you want us to roll digitally or? Oh.
Do what?
Do you care if we roll digital or analog?
I do not care. Caleb just doesn't have dice, so.
Oh, okay. Caleb, I have 12 sets of dice, so if you need some, give me your address.
all right.
It's more.
I've got so many. Now. I've got so many dice. What was your initiative, Brady?
Oh, mine is a 13.
Okay. All right. We have our order. 1 second. I gotta. Again, I'm analog, so. So it takes me a second. It also takes me a second to say words because those are hard. All right. Okay. You enter into battle with Saith. Our boy Saith. He is trying to, he steps back. You try to take it from him. He steps back, guards it, and you try to come at him. And our boy Randolph goes first. Randolph, what would you like to do?
Sorry, not to go quiet here.
No worries. Takes a minute.
While he's figuring that out, can you,
Yeah.
Brett, just give us a quick rundown of where we are on the map?
You are still kind of close to that altar. Y'all kind of ventured up the aisle along T2, and or some of y'all did. And so, Brady, you're somewhere up in the stalls. Everybody else is still kind of gathered around that pedestal in the middle of T1.
How well is he guarding his trinket?
I mean, at this point, he's ready. He's got some stuff to
Gotta
battle,
clash.
so he's not he's ready to clash. He's not necessarily guarding the trinket, but he is ready to fight.
Wondering if I can just conjure Mage Hand and take it from him in the midst of the battle.
Sure.
I'm gonna pass for this turn. Wait for him to be distracted by the battle.
I would recommend taking an action, any action, even just moving or something like that. But just a little bit of meta gaming for you, since it's your first go. Let's go. I would say there's no harm in you going ahead and using Mage Hands. Where is that? Mage Hand. I would say there's no harm in you going ahead and using Mage Hand.
Okay. Cast Mage Hand.
Yep.
What do I need to roll for that?
Nothing. It's a cantrip, so you don't have to roll anything. It automatically happens. You would have to roll for fire in your cantrips there. You'd have to roll for Firebolt to hit and then roll for damage. For Acid Splash, you would only have to roll for damage. So that's how those kind of work. But a cantrip, if there's nothing there under the hit/DC, which stands for difficulty class, if there's nothing in that column, you don't have to roll anything and you can just do that.
Okay.
So you cast Mage Hand. As you cast Mage Hand, a spectral floating hand and goes across that area and grabs this pin off of his cloak and pulls it off and delivers it right back to you.
Okay, excellent. Is there anything else that I need to do on my turn, or can I pass at this point?
You can. So in combat, you can take one action, which is an attack, a magic spell, all that. You can move up to your walking speed, which is in your top right-ish. Yours is 30 feet. The squares on this battle map are 5 feet each, so you can move further away if you would like. Or you can dash. You've already taken an action. If you choose not to take an action, you can dash and move twice your walking speed.
Okay.
So,
Or a bonus action.
or a bonus action. If you have a bonus action, your bonus action is you have 2-weapon fighting, meaning you can dual wield and attack twice. But you're using your Mage Hand, so your action has been spent. And if you want to move, you can, but that's up to you.
Nope. I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
Okay. As that goes, he's like, his face just drains pale. And it is our boy Crumb's turn.
So he just Mage Hand took the
pin.
like the cat's eye pendant.
Yep.
So is the dude just chilling there?
Yeah. I mean, so far he has not had a chance to react other than his face going pale.
But there's nothing else around besides just him.
No.
Right. I walk up behind him
Okay.
and I pull out my rapier, and I hold action to use. Is there anyone flanking him? Is there anyone in front of him?
Not currently. You were the only one behind him from T2. So you came from T2 into T1.
All right, so I kind of roll back down into T1, and I pull out my rapier and my dagger like in both hands, and I just wait to see if this dude tries to hurt any of my friends. I immediately just go to work on him.
Sorry, say that last part.
I hold my action. I hold the attack action to hit him if he makes any attempt to attack any of my.
So you're basically readying yourself for an attack opportunity.
Not
Like-
necessarily attack dog. I'm holding my attack action.
Right.
So basically, you're just holding it, and you'll respond as a free action when the other event happens.
At the free, yeah. So if this guy continues to be an aggressor, then I will attack him. Yep.
Okay. How does that normally work, Dan? Am I other than just leaving it? Is there anything that I?
No. If the qualifying thing that he brought up were to occur, you could be like, okay, now you get to do that.
Okay. Cool. Just
So
double
basically, if
checking.
he attacks anyone, then you can go Calabasas. You get your attack now. Like that's basically how, like.
Hold action.
Cool.
Hold action. Good old hold action.
Great one.
All right.
One
All right. Cool. And then watching that, our boy Shaglock steps back and is like excited, right? I'm imagining. I don't mean to tell your character what your character is like.
Like, has no one attacked this guy yet?
Nope. There's been somebody
Nope.
readied. There's
No
been
attack.
a pin.
I guess I could try to grapple him because here's the thing. I was gonna stab him with my pitchfork, but before I do that, I want to know what love. No, I want to like be able to like make sure that we're all on the same plan. We're all on the same plan here. So
I'm saying if
Maybe-
you stab him with your pitchfork, you're drawing first blood, my man. Like
I know
he has not
I'm
hit
aware,
us yet.
but we rolled
Okay.
initiative. That means that he was hostile
Just saying.
because I
I'm
didn't
just
attack.
saying.
We rolled initiative because he got hostile. So anyway, I guess I'm pretty strong. Admit, pretty strong. I think I might try to I'm gonna grapple him then, even though I powerfully want to stab him with my pitchfork. I'm not gonna do that because that's my legendary pitchfork. Then that would be too strong for him, I bet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just I guess just grapple him. I guess.
So you're gonna grapple him. Okay.
Yeah, in light of what my team has done, Shaglock goes. Okay.
All right. Let me get my
Is that
conditions. I got to get my conditions
action attack?
because you
What is it called here? Limited use? No.
grappled. So
Yeah.
so if you have grappled him, you shouldn't have to roll. Does he have to roll anything, Dan?
I feel like I gotta see if I can grapple him.
I guess.
Isn't it
Yeah.
pose strength tech?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess. Roll to hit. Do you roll to hit? I haven't actually ever had anyone grapple in a session, so we're learning together. Learn with me, friendos.
It's opposed strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So both characters will roll strength. If the initiating character is successful, the opponent is
Okay. Right. So it's just opposition. Okay. So let's go ahead and you go ahead and roll strength and
All right. Do I roll the strength in the that's the saving throw. Okay, rolling strength. There we go. Man, it rolls so slow on the web applet. That better
yeah.
not be one. I was about to say. All right, so I think it's 5 plus 3, so 8 total. That was a weak grapple.
That was a weak grapple.
like
Yet
the
somehow you do it. You overcome
What?
him.
so weak.
He
What did
is
he roll?
grappled. He rolled. He rolled a number. He rolled the number that combined with his
Lower.
modifier was less
Lower.
than 8.
Oh, wow.
It's lower than yours.
What a
Basically, Shaglock just kind of fell on top of him.
Okay.
right. He's
So you
grappled.
have grappled him. His speed is now 0, and he does not get to benefit from any speed bonus.
Jacklock says, "Shoot her!" No, it says, "Take the take the a necklace, take the night cat's eye." Take it.
He already took it.
He already got it.
What?
Yeah, it was accomplished. That was accomplished.
So I had it the whole
Randolph
time?
already grabbed it.
No, Randolph got it.
Oh man!
I thought you were
This
just
guy takes
using the situation.
everything.
All right, you guys want to choke him out? What do you want to do?
Well, you've already taken your action. Your action was to grapple.
No, I'm
It's
just
not
kinda,
my
like,
fault that
saying it aloud. My
Shaglock didn't know
free
what to.
action- My free action is going, guys. Well, should we kill him?
What do we do? Do we?
That we should kill someone? If
Should
that
we?
was happening
Should we
right now?
kill him? Hey guys.
Well, I thought if we took the necklace off, the spell might go away.
I mean, I think we should see what happens because this has all been happening like a couple seconds. It's happened so fast.
Yeah, calm down, calm down.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
All right. So now that the grappling has gone, our good friend Carr steps up to the plate.
I love grapple juice. That's really good. But
Grapple
yeah,
juice.
yeah, it's grape and apple. So yeah, I'm just kind of gonna be staring at him. I've got my shield up. I'm gonna just use my turn to talk to him. I'm like, why is that thing so important to you?
So now that it's off of him, he's not as concerned. If you're talking to him, he turns to Randolph and says, "Cover that pin. Cover it."
That's what I'm saying. It's got eyes, dude. It's like a, what do you call it? Google Nest. Looking at
Google Glass.
Google Glass.
Yeah. All right.
Randolph,
why
do
we need to
you
that?
cover it?
You guys see Friendo?
Goose.
That's Goose.
So sorry, Goose.
I want that goose.
Goose.
Only
cover
2
it
other
for
people
now.
have read Saga, bro.
What?
We're like, I'm trying.
Oh my gosh,
Whoa,
Dan,
Yeah.
what?
Nice.
Coming in
We-
hot, bro.
Line
We
cat.
made these.
Oh my gosh,
Sorry,
Dan, look at that.
Weaver sent this to me. Sorry, Weaver. You sent it, and I was like, no way. That
Y'all are
shirt
way
is
cooler
so
than me.
Dan, how do I purchase a goose?
I don't think we have any left. I think we might have sold out of these.
Oh my gosh, I will pay top dollar. Don't tell my wife.
that line.
Did Skybound do Saga or something?
We did merch for Saga for a hot minute. I don't know if we still are, honestly. Not in that department so much anymore.
Bad all around. All right, cool.
Dan,
All right, let's keep going.
Dan works in the board game development. And he's a
Do
big
all the
tabletop
shows.
RPG fan.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
Dan is a king of terrible horror movies, so he's
Dude.
just.
Yeah.
I love.
I feel like I'm making friends right now. It's a good day. All right, it's a good
Dude,
day.
all of y'all need to hang out. I love each and every one of you, and all of y'all need to hang out. Just come to my house. I'm doing pipe night next Thursday, so come hang out.
I'll just fly from Washington to Texas.
I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
your
you got a
parents
weekend
live here.
or-
Brady, your parents live like 10 minutes from Rico, so
That is 100% true.
they live in
And
South
Rico
Lake.
wasn't in
so-
town last time I was in town. So
Yeah, I was trying to actually. So Brady comes into town like twice a year, and I was trying to invite you out, but you were at a con. So
yeah, you were like Was it New York Con or something like that? He was
Oh,
definitely-
anime
Yeah,
last
that
week?
that was around that time.
yeah.
That was a
Because
crazy
you
convention.
texted Chris and you texted Rico and you were like, "Yeah, we should kick it." And I was like, "I'm here." And
Yeah.
what do you do? So
Oh, Rico, I forgot to tell you. I finally met Sean. Had never met Sean. Finally met Sean Schimmel.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking. He was in for that anime show in Fort Worth, whatever that was, a couple months ago. And Chris invited me out, and Sean, your name came up, and Sean was just like, Rico is the most genuinely nice human I've ever met. And I was like, I know.
the outsiders.
We've had some interesting conversations, Sean.
Sean has not really voiced anyone cool.
Yeah, he's kind of had a hard time
breaking into the
every
world.
once in a while I think he got a Gaku.
Gaku is the name of his character from
Dragon Ball.
The worst
Dragon Ball Z
anime.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
Gaku from
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. I hate everything that's happening right now. So
Yeah, so Sean voices Goku.
That's French DBZ. Thank you for that. That's French DBZ. That's right. Dragon Ball Z.
Sorry, I just was like, oh yeah, I never told Rico that, and I meant to text you like, oh, Sean says good things about you. Him and I debate a lot about faith, so that's been fun. We've gotten in some good shouting matches recently. It's very fun. Sorry. So
I grappled him.
You've grappled him. He told Randolph to cover the pin. Randolph, what do? You have a brief moment to decide to cover the pin or not. Caleb, are you taking care of a baby?
Yeah. Sorry.
Tell my niece I love her.
Will do. She's bullying me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Tell her to cover the pin.
Tell her to cover the pin with your child.
So yes, I cover the pin.
As you cover the pin, Saith is like, oh, thank gosh. Thanks soon, whatever. But
thanks to God.
Thanks be to the gods.
I break his neck as he says that. I'm just kidding. Was that bad? Was I not supposed to do that?
Saith says they can see, but they cannot hear, but they will be here any moment.
They can't hear? Then why would you?
They will be here. He says the hags will be here any moment. They can see through the pin.
The whole time.
I immediately just go.
We just like.
Oh, I immediately go. Where's Falthrax?
Hold on. Let me find out precisely where he is.
Give me that sweet Falthrax.
I love all the Falthrax.
Typhoon or was it whatever your name is? I didn't hit you. I could have hit you. I could stab you hard. Where's Falthrax?
Stab you real hard. Cool. Just quickly in chat, if you read phonetically what we're saying, it sounds like we just got like a Boston accent talking about Gaku.
Hey, Gaku.
Oh, my boy Gaku. He just did a Kameyamama.
Dragon Ball. He went Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. He went crazy.
Lend me a power.
All right. He went over 9,000. It was crazy.
9,000. New 1,000.
Sorry, I'm trying to find exactly where he is.
Kamehameha.
Just riff.
Kamehameha. Oh my goodness.
Saith says, Falthrax is here. He's one of the hag's victims, but listen, if you work with me, we can get what we need from these hags. We can get what we need from these hags. They've already given me valuable components and some rituals. We can achieve some power. And he says Falthrax is around, but he may not be well.
You are.
Yeah.
And immediately,
out of your mouth.
and immediately it
None
is
of what you're saying is good.
it is Car's turn.
Yeah.
It's about all the conversation that can happen in a turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Then
He said that all through a chokehold, by the way.
So it is Car's turn.
Should I hit him?
I would. If you don't, I am.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do an unarmed strike to his face.
This is so sad. He can't even move. Around you guys.
Here we go. Let's see if it hits.
Do it. What do you mean you see? If you miss, you hit me. I'll be pissed.
17. All right, so that's
Dude, no, you're good. That should be more than enough.
Yeah. And let's see what much damage we do.
Oh, Master Roshi.
all right. And that you rolled. What was that? I'm sorry. It was a
17 to hit.
that does not hit. I apologize. I thought it would, but it does not.
No way.
Whoa.
Wait, 17 doesn't hit a restraint?
17?
Oh, so wait. So does he have? Would I guess if he's grappled, you would get
Yeah.
you would
He
get advantage, right, Dan?
He would have advantage as well as like, unless
You get
I mean,
all right. I'll give you. You get
you're the
advantage.
DM.
No. It's fair. I forgot he was grappled. While he's grappled, you get advantage. Correct, Dan? Is there anything else?
I'll take that. About a 20.
grappled person. Let's go. Let's go. my
20
guy.
hits.
It's a dirty 20.
20 hits.
Dirty 20 is a good 20.
Yeah. 5 damage to his face. Just
5 damage to his face.
there you go.
All right, hold on. I love D&D Beyond. I can just hover instead of like having.
Hey guys, I'm filled with regret holding him down. I'm like, he's already dead.
I mean, I could have breathed acid on him, but I felt like that was a bad.
Oh yeah, you got that acid breath. All right, you give him a bloody nose. You get him a bloody nose.
Be nice
so
now. Tell us where our
have
friend
you
is.
seen Andrew WK? He's got that album. Andrew WK. He's got that album with the yeah. Fun fact: he tried to actually get punched in the face. After like 5 punches, there wasn't enough blood, so they used pig's blood. Found that out. Also, he voiced a character himself in season 1 of the Cyanide and Happiness show.
All of that was a journey. Okay.
You know this side 9 happiness character?
Oh my gosh, who is that? Is that Ricco as our Lord God?
That is I play God in one of the episodes of Side Eye Happy.
Season 1
I
show.
gotta say, as a pastor, I'm offended. I'm just offended.
That episode might actually be a little offensive.
Yeah, it actually was very offensive. But anyway.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Anyways, I started Eldritch blasting.
Okay. So you do that. I'll let you do. If you don't want to move, I'll let you ask a question.
Yeah. Where's Falthrax? None of this.
I don't know where he is. He's around here. He's not a prisoner, but he is not well.
Why isn't he well?
And your turn has passed, and it is. It is Erahim's turn.
What was the question you wanted to ask? I'm going to ask that one.
Yeah.
Where is?
Let's go.
I'll allow you to take an action and to ask a question in lieu of a movement. So if you want to take an action in any order, you can move, then ask, or you can attack, then ask, or ask, then attack.
I just looked at your character sheet. You got some fun stuff going on there.
Oh. I think I'm gonna do an unarmed strike on him.
Okay. Roll to hit. So that'll be there on your
With advantage. With advantage, right?
with advantage. So that will be under your unarmed strike. There is to the right. It says 5 foot reach. Then there's a +6. Hit that +6 twice and give me the higher of the two rolls.
Okay.
The first one
Can
was
we just
23.
unpack this moment? Grapple this guy. You stole his pen, and now we're punching him in the face repeatedly.
Yeah.
I'm going for the gut. I just want to point that out. I'm gonna go for the gut.
Crap. For
I'm
wanting
just.
to-
I mean, okay, you kidney punch him. Like, is that much better? I'm just saying.
All
like,
right, I do 23.
going downhill.
That does a good old hit. Now you're gonna roll. There's a little button there that says 4. Oh, it's just 4. So you do 4 damage. There is no 4 plus or die. So you do 4 damage, and the blood kind of becomes this little continuous trickle. There's this drop that kind of comes out. It drips off the very tip of his nose and just kind of falls to the floor in this like perfect splash.
Weird.
And it is, and after that, you see a woman enter from T5 walking down T2.
That's a hag.
So
Was he still conscious? Because I want to ask him who are the hags.
you do not get to ask him yet. You do not have the timeline just yet to ask him.
I'm gonna pick up that woman. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Right away.
Hi, Mrs. Vance. So as you do that, you see a beautiful moon elf.
Yeah. Figures. Bewitching.
You see a beautiful moon elf come down the hall with smooth black hair and a sparkling sapphire eyes. And she says, "What are you doing to my servant?"
Is anyone gonna reply? Can I intimidate reply?
Are we still in initiative?
You are still, but you get a chance to reply.
Okay,
There's kind of a
Calabasas immediately puts out his hand and he goes, "Hi, my name's Calabasas. My friends call me Crumb. You can call me. Who's like Crumb? You can call me Crumb. Hey, we're just here actually looking for a lost friend of ours. Do you happen to know where to go to find our friend?"
Thank goodness.
Who is your friend?
Yeah, our friend, his name is Falthrax. He's a dwarf. He's maybe like 6 inches to a foot. Dwarves usually say they're about 1.5 feet taller than we are, but I feel like that's really racist. But they're a little bit taller than us, and probably big bushy beards. And last time I checked, he's kind of more depressed, but we just really need to see what he's doing and if he's okay, and we need to bring him back home. He has some friends that are missing him.
I'm sorry. Falthrax is here, but he seems to enjoy staying here.
Totally listen. Everything I've seen, this feels like a very restful Lily. This feels like a very, very awesome place. But I think he's still. We at least need to see him. Is there a way that we could see him?
So immediately, as you're in the middle of talking, she starts unleashing a chain of insults. And she casts vicious mockery on you.
On me?
Yep, on you.
Okay, well, I go, don't do that. don't do that. That's
She's already done it. She casts vicious mockery.
No.
Vicious mockery. And she does. Where is it?
She's mocking you, bro. Don't let her mock you. Bro.
She's going to do 2d4 damage.
Wait, does it
Words
not have a
do hurt,
saving
dude.
DC?
Do what?
Does it not have a saving DC?
Yeah, so she's going to cast 2d4, and then we'll figure out what your your save is a wisdom save. So,
Okay.
but the wisdom save with vicious mockery is okay. I apologize. I thought it was a half. If you passed your save, that you took half, but you don't take any damage if you pass the save. So you have so it's a wisdom saving throw. So you have to
Weather it, Crumb. Use your wisdom to know that you're better than that.
use your wisdom. So a wisdom saving throw.
Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. I did a 2 again. That's the worst that I can do. That's the worst. Not a good look.
So you take
I did a 2.
Dang.
so you take 6 damage.
Oof.
For Caleb and Patrick, there is a spot on the far top right. There's an empty blank space. You type in the amount of something, and then you put whether you're healed by it or damaged by it. So he's going to put 6 in that little slot, and then click damage, and it will take his HP down.
Sure did. Not a good look. I mean, I did a 3 if that matters to you, but it was a 3 total.
Do you need healing, bro? I got hella heals.
I'd save it for later.
I will heal the shit out of you.
So you both so at that point it is Saith looks up and Saith does our good boy Saith does hold on. There's a lot to scroll through.
I'm still grappling him.
Yeah, you are still
He's
grappling.
grappled.
Yeah, I apologize. The hag, gosh, that is a horrible.
Whoa.
I was trying to say something else. The hag, I apologize.
Holy smokes. Excuse me, hag.
Hag. So Saith, our good friend Saith, is grappled. The hag did not free him, is what I was trying to say. Hag and free were truncated to one derogatory term, and I apologize to all of our viewers. Please forgive me. Please don't cancel Ricco at the very least. You can cancel me. He had nothing to do with this. So our boy Saith will he's got a spear he's gonna try and pull out, and he's going to roll to use his spear with disadvantage, right? Is that a good, Dan? Just disadvantage, or is there something else that I'm not thinking
Do you
of?
need to break the grapple first?
Would he have to break the grapple first?
Bro, try and break it. It's filled with love. No way out.
Nice.
Tomorrow, love, baby.
Can't break it.
Phil, you're welcome to add commentary because I'm asking for it, Dan.
Yeah, do an opposed strength check to break out that
Okay.
grapple.
All right. So do a strength check, Ricco, and I'm gonna do a.
I mean, it's pretty bad, you guys.
Come on,
I got
Ricco.
weak. I got distracted by
Come on, Ricco.
the super hot hag. I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. So Saith breaks free and he distances himself from the crew. From the crew, and he backs up towards our good friend Hag. Our good friend the Hag.
Is he moving past anyone? Do we get attacks of opportunity?
I do get one too. If that
you should get one as you were grappling him and he's moving past Brady. So 2 attacks of opportunity.
How do we do that?
So you normal attack, you just like a normal attack. It's just because he is traversing across your your area. You have a chance to be like, you're walking in front of me.
So
Boom.
just I should roll for hit.
You roll for hit and then roll for damage.
Okay.
If you hit.
Well, hit, right. I don't know what his thing is or what his what we need to roll.
Good.
I got a
think
12.
that's the point. That does not hit.
12 doesn't?
12 does not hit.
Okay. Well, then I missed.
Crumb. You get an attack of opportunity.
So just so you know, he broke free, and if I can tell you some lore, he broke free, and I immediately pulled out my legendary pitchfork. But because it's so legendary, I missed him with a strike.
Like, it's so legendary that you, like, overshot the landing. Like,
Look at it, I'm like, this is amazing. Oh, I got attacked.
this is amazing hayloft pitchfork. And
I was like-
then, all right. Yep.
Is it legendary because it's so old that it's like rusted over and
Yes.
It's
We got a lot of
legend.
good
It's
legendary
legendary because
like,
it's
faded into legend.
So good at
His
veiling
card-
at A.
the card on it has a gold insignia, so it's a legendary.
That's the brand.
That's
Brand is
the in the card, and it's made by Wizards of the Coast, and then there's just a little.
It's
Does it
worth
give
I
tetanus
found-
if it's rusty?
Yes.
So there's poison damage.
on it.
I rolled a 24.
That'll hit. That'll
Got
hit.
back out of him, man.
That'll hit. What are you doing? You're doing your thing. What damage?
Is he flanked?
Do what?
Is he flanked?
He is kind of traversing across or near you. So
Is he flanked by another person?
the hag.
So
So you're
not
the
a
last.
person of my own party.
No, you're the last person. He's heading a little further north on T2. Y'all were all kind of down around T1. Ricco was grappling him, and then you're over. You were kind of behind him as well because you had come down from T2. So now you're all kind of gathered around that little podium, and he's heading back up T2. Yep. And in that kind of first area is now the hag and our boy Saith.
Okay. I mean, I hit him with my rapier as he's trying to get away.
Okay. And how much damage? So you did successfully hit him. How much?
And he's not flanked, so I don't get sneak attack, which is deeply upsetting. But we'll do this. Hey, we did 8 points of damage.
That's incredible.
Awesome.
That's, you peppered him.
And I
Incredible.
just go, ah! And I'm like, don't try to run away from us. And I just yell at him.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And that goes back up to Randolph. It is your turn.
Okay, so just to recount, Seth is broken away, and we just struck him, and flanking him is the hag.
Correct. So he's up under the protection of the hag.
Under the protection of the hag, okay.
Yep.
An 80s machismo, Ranloff says, let's torch this hoe and cast Firebolt.
Fire bolt or fireball?
Firebolt, sorry.
Okay.
Fireball.
All right. So you are going to cast firebolt. Let me roll it up here. All right. So you're going to click that +6 next to firebolt.
Okay. Let me go. Okay.
And
Oh,
tell me
did not
what
do
that.
I got a 13.
And you were just trying to hit the general area, or were you trying to hit one particular person?
One particular person, the hag.
Okay. All right. You miss, but those stalls catch fire, and it forces the hag and Saith to step backwards. So they are now in between the second stalls from bottom to top. In between that area. So there's on the very bottom, there's those two stalls. There's a second stall. They're in the middle there.
Okay.
Where's your mini, Dan? I don't see it on my map. There it is. It's on my map now. In the map of my heart. Dan's also a very talented mini painter, so
No, I'm not. I'm okay.
he's very talented.
I'm okay. It's don't buy into it.
Okay. Yeah,
Who's
yeah. Oh, people are redeeming points, so I gotta stretch. I gotta stretch. I apologize. Rico made me stretch, and Little
Man,
Baka
I've been trying to get
18.
you stretch. I'm trying to get this man to stretch for hours.
I need to. It's hard to keep
I know.
it all open. Oh, but that feels good. Stretch. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. And some rotations. All right. Okay. So you cast that. You cast Firebolt. You have set fire to the general vicinity. They did not take any damage, and it is Brady's turn. Crumb. Can I call him Crumb?
So the whole area is on fire.
No, it's just that area between the first two stalls. It's not a big Firebolt. Is not as big as Fireball. So
Yeah,
And we have the cat's eye.
Can I say that should we be burning down the hag right now to maybe
Is the hag, like, have we identified her as a hag?
she gotta be.
all you know
I mean,
is
she
that
cast
Saith
influence at her boy.
said the hags are coming. Saith said the hags are coming, and she walked in. That's what you know.
Yeah, no.
And
Okay,
immediately attacked.
She attacked. She attacked.
and she attacked
Yeah,
us,
she
right?
attacked from. She might be into the rest of us, but she
Oh,
should
God.
defend our homeboy.
Is she flanked by anyone?
No.
You
No,
guys
no.
gotta flank.
Y'all are around. Y'all are. I mean, there's nowhere to flank now. Y'all are all around the podium. And then there's the hag up top, and then the space below the hag is safe.
I mean, all right. Just feel like as a rogue, I need some people to flank with me, but that's fine.
That rogue life, dude.
All right. I know, man. Y'all are making it hard. So,
All
all right. I I'm gonna pop another shot at her. So actually, am I right on top of her?
No, you're like 30 feet away.
30 feet away?
Yeah, she moved up. Let's go in here a little bit more. So y'all are all around here. She's up here. No, I apologize. So you're probably 15, 20.
Okay. I was about to say 30 feet's a whole different thing for a halfling. Then I'm gonna run up on her and just like Superman rapier stab her.
Just like,
Because
all right.
Guy.
I ain't
Roll.
trying to mess anymore.
right.
If someone could flank her, that'd be dope. And as I'm running, I'm literally like, hey, if anyone could flank her, that'd be dope. And like, I'm just trying to like stab her at the same time.
Thanks for giving away the strategy.
Lock, here's this.
Rapier her.
17 to hit.
Oof.
That will hit.
Damn.
I did also, just so you know, definitely irrelevant to this moment. All ties go to the player because I am a benevolent DM, so a 17 will hit.
Oh,
And don't freaking metagame, jerks. Golly.
gracious. Well, who's metagaming?
Don't metagame. That's all.
As a side note, I want to remind you guys, I did some LARPing, some live action role playing at MetroCon in Florida. And they had this
Ooh.
whole,
Did you really?
like, it was really fun. I'd never done it. And we got to go through and choose our classes, and we had, like, they gave us foam swords and different things. But I found out if we all played Rogue, all of us, if like 20 people played Rogue, they have an ability called Assassinate, where if you get behind a person and you say assassinate and tap your dagger on their back, they die and they can't be rezzed. Also, we need to roll 20 rogues and just run through this. Look, assassinate, just run in
It's
circles.
like an army of rogues
Yes.
just annihilating everyone.
Anyway, that's my pro strats for next
Dude, I always I always tell people I'm like a halfway nerd, but then I hear stuff like that with like LARPing and going full rogue and like tapping people and saying assassinate, and then I'm like, maybe I'm full nerd. Maybe I just need to like commit and just say, yeah, I'll LARP if someone invites me. I'm here for it. So
I did it. Anyway, so yeah,
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay, she's very
on the hat, what we think.
she's very unhappy about that. You managed to draw a drop of blood.
And then if she was 15 feet from me originally.
She was originally, so now you're on top of her. You're in between the second stalls from the bottom on T2.
All right, I'm going to take my cunning action to disengage from her, so I don't draw opportunity attacks from her, and I'm going to draw 10-ish feet from her. I have 25 feet total, but I'm going to push out from her a little bit.
Okay, so you're going to go back. You want to head back down south 25 feet?
No, I would say keep going up T2. Like just keep,
so
like,
you're just like
stabbing her and
stab
then
and then run. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
so you went down. So you've made it beyond the doors into T5, just a little.
Okay.
This side note, this even though this is a one shot, there's enough in this thing for like if y'all really wanted to like role play the heck out of this. Like there's so much here. They give you so much content for this adventure. So anyways, if anyone ends up picking up Candlekeep, players or in the audience, it is a ton of content. Really fun. So you can just tell by look at all that map.
That's a lot of map.
And that's just the first one.
A lot of map.
All right, so you've made it into T5, Brady, and it is Shaglock's turn. So Shaglock.
Shaglock looks at the hag and says, "You about to go down, bitch," and attacks with his legendary trident. By the way, as a barbarian, level 5, I have an extra attack I can do, so I'm gonna attack twice with the trident, legendary trident.
Legendary.
Legendary.
Are you raging?
Legendary.
What's that?
Are you raging?
I'm not raging. It is literally just a part of one of my features and traits. Extra attack. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. This is one of my barbarian features. I'm not rage. I'm completely calm. Yeah. I'm not frenzied either. Kind of wild.
Wow.
You're just going. So you're attacking twice. Let's go ahead and get that. Is it a separate AC? Is it a separate attack? A fully separate attack? Or I guess it would be, you have to roll to attack twice Dan.
Roll to attack the first time, and then you roll to attack again afterwards, because
Okay.
there might be a reaction or something that interrupts.
Okay.
All right. I'm rolling my hit dice for my legendary trident.
Legendary.
15 plus 6, that's 21.
That'll hit. You're attacking the hag.
Yes.
Okay, that'll hit.
Roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
Roll for damage. Looks like there's 2 different damage things I can pick. I can pick the first damage one or the second damage one. I'm not sure which one to pick. There's a 1d8 and there's a 1d6. They're both +3. I'm not sure which one to pick.
1d8 or 1. What is it?
Is it one-handed versus two-handed?
I'm two-handed right now.
But he gets to attack. So you get 1d6.
I'm gonna roll d8. I'm rolling.
No, d8 has a higher probability of a higher thing. So
All right. That's 3 plus 3, so that's 6 damage.
all right.
She alive still?
Yes.
Well, then here comes that second attack, bro. Let's see if it connects. It does. Oh man, that's only 16. Does that connect?
16 does not connect. So as you go in to slice her with your legendary trident.
It's a
I'm
pitchfork.
calling it a pitchfork.
Trident. You're right.
If it's a 3-pronged pitchfork, it is a trident by definition. So,
By definition, 3 points. No.
all right. So, your pitchfork goes and just slides, like she dodges right out of the way, because you're a level 5 barbarian. You know what you're doing with this thing, but it comes in and it goes and she's got it, and it just goes.
As I miss because it was so close, I go. You're not that hot. I say to her, even though she's just strikingly gorgeous. But I say it in like defiance. You know what I mean?
A tear drops down out of her eye.
Actual damage. It's that psychic damage.
I'll give you 1 point of psychic damage for that. So I'll give you 1 point of damage, and
It's horrible.
and it is Car's turn.
Okay, so now there's a group of people in front of me, yeah?
Yes, pretty much everyone's crowding around her. So
I'm behind her. Let it be known.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up, and our guy Saith is not currently engaging on attacks. He's just kind of crept back that way.
yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna leave Saith alone. I'm gonna move up and engage her as well. Is there any way I can get around her to a position that would potentially line me up on the opposite side of our good rogue friend?
I'll allow you to get around.
Well, no. Just so that, because Crumb, you ran up past. So if I just move forward, I'd be on the opposite side of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I kind of like ran past her and kind of like pulled up behind her. Yep.
Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna just go engage because she's still 15 feet away from me or so.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna move, and then I also get to attack twice.
Ooh.
Yay! Woo! I also crit on 19s. Who doesn't love a champion?
Oof.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here we go. So let's see.
Roll a 19.
That's a 15 on the first attack.
That does not hit. You're going after Saith, correct?
No. I'm going after the beautiful woman.
Yeah. Okay. You're going after the hag. Still does not hit.
Okay, and then.
Wait, did you roll with advantage?
Oh no! Are we fully flanked?
No.
I mean, I'm behind her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, yeah. Brady's behind her now. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then, if that attack
Didn't. Oh, yeah.
still
You get
wouldn't hit
advantage.
because the second one I just rolled was a 2, so we'll take that as the failed advantage roll.
Okay.
And then I'll perform my second attack now for real.
Yeah. For real.
For real. Wink.
Not a mock advantage.
Yeah. There's no practice. I got to wind up. Everybody's stretching. Here we go.
Why I oughta.
That's a crit. It's a 19.
Oh.
A crit.
Ooh. Oh, that hits. So let's go ahead and how do you normally deal with? I've I've never been consistent in how I deal with crit to hit. So how do you normally deal with them, Dan? And we'll go with that for this game.
Yeah, crits. Usually what I'll do is I'll have them roll the dice twice. And then you add that, and there's your crit damage.
Cool. Let's do that. So basically double damage, double die damage.
Die damage, yeah. So there's that, and then boom, boom, boom. That's another 2. So it'll be 10 total.
10 on that hag.
On that hag.
She pretty unhappy about that. She's very unhappy. She's starting to bleed a little. And it is Adahim's turn. I like your chair, by the way, Patrick.
Oh, thank you.
It looks so
belongs to my
comfortable.
church.
It looks so comfortable.
It is super comfy. It is super comfy.
Wait, are you in your church right now?
No, I'm in the parsonage, the house the church owns.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Dude, good for you.
I know.
I didn't get a personage, so well done. Well done.
Yeah. This is probably the nicest house I'll probably ever live in.
I mean,
I got a rent house.
I heard pastors make like crazy bucks. So
Not this one.
crazy. There's so much money to be made.
it's just
Yeah,
preaching.
if I
and
want to sell my soul.
You
literally.
get tons and tons of education. You get like a doctorate and 2 doctorates, and you make like a solid like $45K a year. It's poof,
Oh, yeah.
killing it.
All right, so I'm gonna go and attack safe because I don't like him being all unawares. Yeah.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
Alive.
All right, so you're attacking Saith. All right.
Yep, and I've got 2 attack as well, so I'm going to attack him twice with my warhammer.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right, I got a 23,
That'll hit.
and then do I do the damage now or roll again?
Go ahead and do damage.
Six.
All right, 6 damage against Saith. All right. He is very unhappy.
All right, I'm going to attack him again. Ooh.
Does everyone have 2 hits?
I mean,
Man,
it's a good
I
time.
rolled
to
a
level up.
9.
y'all did me dirty.
You rolled a 9 to hit on the second one.
Yep.
That does not hit. So you've got your Warhammer right, and again, you're level 5. This is not like this ain't your first rodeo, but Saith is also pretty prepared, and he just kind of dodges out of the way.
You got your necklace safe.
Immediately, the hag is very unhagby. That did not work. That did not work.
Sorry,
That did
I'm
not work.
No.
All right, stream's over. That was the
Didn't like
worst
that at
pun
all.
I've ever made. Stream's
Fun is
done.
pretty strong, dude.
I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for that.
Um,
I'm out.
Very unhappy. And is going to do going to cast a spell. Going to cast Blight. So Blight is and going to cast Blight against Patrick, being the last 2. No, wait, you attacked Saith, so we're going after after Dan, because I was the last person to attack.
What's up? What's up?
Going
Let's
after
go.
Carr. We're casting Blight. You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Is it?
Crit fail.
Oh no, you got blighted so bad. You got blighted.
Is it possible to counterspell? Do I have to wait my turn?
You have to wait your turn.
Okay.
That's not how counter spells work. No, interrupt. That's Magic the Gathering rules.
All right. So Blight is a pretty powerful spell and does 41 damage.
Come on.
Smoked him.
Are you out?
No.
Car, are you out?
No.
It is
41?
8d8 damage. I know that's metagaming and you're not supposed to know that, but that is a fourth level. That is a fourth level spell, and it is 8d8 necrotic damage.
I'm sitting on 3 HP.
Should have attacked me. I've got freaking defense against.
Necromancers.
I love that necromancy.
Necrotic damage. Hey, listen to me. Hey, Ricco, just a reminder, if you ever need like a really awkwardly nasally nerdy voice actor, I'm here.
Got you.
That's when I try to say my
Necrotic.
That nasally nerdy vibe. He's got that niche. Really.
I got really sick over the holidays. Like super sick. Upper respiratory infection, tested negative 2 times. Not Omicron. Tested negative, but I lost my voice for 3 weeks. And I sent.
You sounded. Dude,
I sounded. Yeah.
Polo, you sounded gnarly.
So I sent Chris an audio text message. It was like, "Hi, my name's Brett Vance, and I'm auditioning for the role of sweet young girl."
Oh my God.
I did not get the role.
Damn. As long as you did your best, dude.
He gave the role. He gave the role to Aaron. Let's be real.
Keep pursuing your dream.
Aaron's a good, sweet young girl. I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh gosh, sorry. I know.
Whatever's after Xenomorph, there's another Dragon Ball.
I know.
You got it for sweet young girl.
What sweet young girl?
So he got blasted with necrotic damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He got blasted with necrotic damage. And then our boy Saith turns and he takes his turn. And he is going to do he's got his spear out again. And he is going to step forward a little bit. He's got a reach of about 5 feet. He's going to step forward a little bit. And he will be attacking Shaglock.
Come at me, brethren.
Brethren.
Am I rolling? Or do I have to roll?
You do not have to roll. So he is attacking he is attacking where's his
Shaglock, by the way, has no armor because that's what barbarians do. Shaglock is stronger in the flesh.
And he rolls a nat 20, and that is not a lie. That is not a lie.
It doesn't matter. He can't hurt.
But you're not raging.
So he rolls a nat 20 to hit, which your AC
Or 13 AC, but come.
Okay.
I welcome the damage if you can try.
All right. Where's his there's a spear, and he does
fellow wielder of the
8 piercing damage.
Weak. I could take that 10 times over. Can I use my free action to laugh?
Sure. Come for it. And so he does not like that, and so he goes ahead and attacks again.
Sounds like Hades, by the way.
And rolls an 18.
Oh, whatever. Hit again. I don't give a care. I don't give a care.
I don't give a. And he rolls a 6 damage. All right, and then we go back to Randloff.
Why are you even wasting time with these weaklings? Should be. Why are you wasting time with these weak people? Who's almost dead with necrotic?
Dan.
Oh shit!
Yeah, car.
Come on, why are we
hard.
wasting
And we don't have
Yeah.
a healer, and we have 0 healers on our group. So.
I have heals.
I can heal
I've got
25 points.
Guys, I can take a really deep breath. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Take a huge
Walk it off.
Yeah.
All right. We got
Start eating cheese wheels. It's gonna be fine.
So
We-
many wheels.
we
of
got
cheese.
Randloff. Randloff, what do you do?
Okay, so how far back is the hag again?
The hag is now at this point kind of in between the third stalls, the middle stalls. And at this point the fire has kind of died down, just so y'all know. In between the first and second stalls there's still some embers, so you might take 1 or 2 HP of damage if you dilly-dally too long in between the two stalls, but that died down.
Okay. Yeah.
So the hag is there in between the third stalls, and you're probably pretty close up to that first set of stalls.
So it's about 30 feet.
You are about 15, 20 feet.
Up from okay, yeah. Let's go with. Oh. Can y'all hear me still?
Yep.
There.
Okay,
Mhm.
sorry. There's something time dial.
I blame your daughter.
Right. Yeah. Let's cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on the hag.
Oh man, you're going big boy spell. Let me read
Gonna go
that.
ham.
Going ham on this. All right,
Excited.
Maximilian's earthen spell. All right, so she has to make so you're going after the hag. So there's a hand that comes up next to her, and she has to make a strength savings throw. And the target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
And should be restrained.
And is restrained. As an action, you can cause the hand to crush the restrained target, who must make a strength saving throw. Again, to break out, the user can use its action to make a strength check against your spell. And then, so basically, so is concentration up to 1 minute is how long that lasts, which is basically 1 round of battle. But so basically up to your next action. No, yeah, you wouldn't be able to do anything other than do it. So a strength saving throw. So I have to make a 14 strength saving throw. That is a fail. That's a big old fat 9.
Nice.
Okay. So go ahead and roll on your make sure, by the way, there's the spell slots. So you're rolling Maximilian's Earthen. It's a second spell, second level. Go ahead and click on that. I'll go ahead and do your first one. And then go ahead and click that 2d6 button.
Okay, so 2d6 button first.
Yep, you don't have to do any. I clicked your spell slot.
Okay.
And so you
got a 6.
all right, so 6 damage.
How is she not dead?
Maybe you're not as strong as you thought you were, barbarian.
It's not about being strong. It's about her being
Thick.
with HP.
All right. So that was that. Then we got let's go ahead and roll into Crumb.
She's a girl boss. Yeah, Mama Donovan, you're right. I think she's just the boss. But yeah.
Okay, so we have her like so just to make sure I'm understanding right. Is she grappled? Is there anything going on as far as her?
She is restrained.
Or is she just flanked?
So no, she is restrained. So for restrained, a restrained creature speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on all dexterity saving throws. So you get advantage.
I mean, and I'm already flanking her, so I guess I just go again. Is anyone else flanking her at this point besides me?
No.
No.
Yeah, Dan is. Our boy,
okay.
our sweet, sweet, beautiful car.
Because I've been melted a little bit, but I'm like a dried raisin of a lizard. But
let's go. I need someone else to back me up. So thank you, Car. I appreciate it. All right, advantage.
I'll get no credit for the restraint.
I mean, sure. That is a 21 to hit.
21 to hit will hit.
Okay. And because they are flanked and restrained, I'm going to use my sneak attack. Plus. Not good. Wow. Not good at all. Okay, 3. Wow. 12 points of damage.
Hey, that's not bad. Against the old Haggy Hag, right?
Great.
Yep.
All right.
Not great. But
I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 points of damage. Damage. That's that's the French way since we're going French.
That's right.
Right.
That's the French say.
Yep. It's very on brand. Very on brand.
Yeah, I mean we're all French. Gaku of Dragon.
I freaking love
How much health does she have?
Zed.
Dragon Bell Zed. All right. You got that? And we're going over to Sir Shaglock, the barbarian. The
Before I make
ASMR.
before I make another strike on this hag, how is the condition of said hag?
Still restrained.
No, but I mean, like when we take a look as a collective, when we all take a look at the hag in regards to like
very beaten.
Yeah, she looked beat up,
bruised, and bloodied.
Copy that. All right, then
we attack.
We attack at
my
dawn.
legendary pitchfork.
Trident.
I used to till the field.
Trident.
No, it's not a trident. It's a pitchfork, but it counts as a trident. You're right.
Right. If it's got 3 prongs,
I call it a pitchfork.
then it's a trident.
It's a pitchfork.
Hawaii.
Pitchfork. I used to till the fields at home with this pitchfork, and now I'm gonna till Jadass. All right, here we go. I'm gonna roll to hit. Why is my thing opening? All right, abilities. All right. Darn it. Where is it? Sorry, y'all. Struggling. Actions. There it is. Trident, melee weapon. Off we go. I mean pitchfork. There we go. Oh,
Did it
goodness.
right.
3 plus
Oh
6 is
yeah,
9. But I get to do that second attack.
yeah. You get that second attack.
You go again.
That definitely 3 does not hit.
Oh, what about a 23?
A 23 will hit.
Good. Rolling for damage. That was a 7. So 7 plus 3, that's 10 damage.
Describe to me what it looks like when she dies.
So here's what happens. Shaglock comes up and everyone kind of like, doubts the pitchfork, right? But he takes this rusty, stupid, ostensibly looking stupid weapon farm tool, jams it.
Tridents are badass.
It's a pitchfork and places it against the hag's face because she's restrained, right?
Yep.
Or is she not?
She's restrained by a
she's
giant sand hand.
Then I got to roll twice, right? For
Oh yeah,
advantage.
you
Anyway,
get
whatever.
advantage. You get advantage.
We don't even need it. Don't even need it because she's so weak. Anyway, so I go. It hits her in the face, and she smiles, right? Because she thinks like this isn't gonna hurt. But then Shaglock goes, and just slowly bores the trident into the hag's head, and then like a bale of hay, tears it off, Mortal Kombat style, and then goes,
Finish her. I'm sorry. I stole it from you. Do it again. Do it again.
Was so savage.
Nice.
That was so savage.
Nice.
Oh,
then,
sorry,
yeah,
I
we
stole
take
that from you.
he hay bales off the. He does the old hay bale. He goes, hay bale. And takes
Time
the
to
head off.
eat. Time to eat, sheeps.
Time to eat. It's dinner time. Sheepy.
At that point, you exit combat. Saith steps back and says, "Look, look.
Saith.
I was just trying to get some extra power. There was her. There were 2 other hags, and those other hags have been stepped out. They've been out for a little while. They're supposed to come back within a few months, but I'm just here. Look, if we can come to an accord, I'm just here to get some extra stuff.
You attacked us. You attacked us. You should. I mean, I don't know about my colleagues.
I had to attack. So Saith steps back and he says, that pin, the hag could see through the pin. She is now dead.
You're a coward.
So no one can see. The other hags are too far away to use this hag's eye. Simultaneously, I apologize. I'm a terrible DM. With her death, his illusory veil falls, and you find out that he's actually, how do you pronounce this? A cambion? How do you pronounce it, Dan? Cambion. If we're sticking with the French name,
Combien?
That sounds great.
French
I've never heard that in D&D.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I was like, I don't know.
French is a terribly guttural language. It sounds really nice in movies because they want it to sound nice. In France, they're like, I'm like, gosh,
That's Donald Duck. What do you do?
yeah, that's Donald Duck. I have a friend from Paris. His name's Cyprien. And when his sister gets angry, she yells, Cyprien! And it's just so guttural. Anyways, that's for free. That's for free for y'all. Which is why it's falls away, and you realize that he has been under and he offers. He says, perhaps we can come to an accord.
But okay, I don't know about y'all, but this dude, he wound up here for a reason. He's probably a big old dumb. Should we pillage this place or just try to get our friend and get the F out? This is like, I'm talking out of game. Should we?
Can you describe?
Oh, you should be
character
talking
real
in
quick
game.
for
This is
everybody?
in game.
Can I
Okay.
describe
Turn to everyone
what?
and be like,
Yeah, describe how this person looks.
All right, so
Can you,
Kabion looks kind of like a traditional demon. Big old red skin, big horns, big bat-like wings, big spear. Kind of a traditional. What's the crew in the Elder Scrolls? The Daedric, right? Is that right?
The Daedric.
Kind of like that. Darth Maul with wings.
Okay.
and this guy just popped out of nowhere, or is this
No,
dude that, like,
that's safe.
the
The
dude?
illusion fell simultaneously. The
Gotcha.
illusion fell off of the hag.
Jedi from turned into Darth Maul with wings.
Yes, and the hag's
Gotcha.
illusion
Even
also
hotter now?
fell. No, and super ugly hag, like bent
be
over.
hotter.
Like if you could bend over like 4 times, that's this hag. She is short,
like- okay, that's
squat,
kinda hot.
and tripled over like.
Okay.
And now also dead, so quadrupled over with a broken
Also
spine from
dead.
the hand. So
Oh yeah, because I pitchforked it off. Was that the head that I got? Or was
you
that
got
just
the head.
bottom?
You got the head.
Okay,
So quadrupled over,
Man.
but the hand was holding and like snapped the
Wow.
spine, we'll
I
say.
used my free action, as Tab McTub said in chat, to whisper to the now horrendous looking hag and say, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear." That's all. That's what I do. And it should raise everyone's morale.
Boo.
I think everyone's inspiration. Everyone gets bardic inspiration from that.
You know what? That's so inspiring. Everyone gets inspiration. You are 100% correct. That was such a
Everybody gets
beautiful
bardic.
source of
I'm
inspiration. Everyone gets
That's the-
inspiration.
I
That's the
literally
only
clicked my inspiration.
time where, oh gosh, who was that? The Yin Yang twins? That's the only
Yin Yang
time
twins.
where the Yin Yang twins should create bardic inspiration in D&D. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. So
Incredible. Dude, our friend's almost dead. We should take a rest, right? Because that necrotic is still sizzling on his flesh.
I'm fine.
I'm okay.
I'm gonna heal him. Does he need
Oh, you need like many healing potions
I mean,
does
in and around your
does
face.
necrotic cause continuous damage, or is it just done?
No, it's just the type of damage. So certain
Okay.
creatures in D&D
Smelly, though.
are
It definitely
resistant.
smells bad.
Yeah, it definitely smells bad. So there are different types of damage, like piercing damage and radiant damage and psychic damage, because there are different types of creatures or items that are resistant to that. So that's why it's like, hey, if you're somebody who has like iron-like skin, you're not susceptible to necrotic damage, but that type of thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to lay hands on him and heal him
Run them down.
7 points.
I can
All
drop
right.
him 5 with my lay on hands.
All
I
right.
also place my hands at the same time, erotically.
oh. I'm just.
I was taking a sip and that just like
Everybody's touching.
People touched you.
my
How are you laying hands?
according to Twitch, this is apple juice. So my apple juice just
I have healing hands.
dribbled down my beard.
Okay.
Regain hit
Shaglock.
points equal to my level.
I'm
So
going to be
Shaglock,
nice.
Shaglock's got healing hands, bruh.
Yeah, I'll take that
Since-
5.
They're rough. They're rough hands because they're farm hands. But God, they feel good.
I aim for your
So
face, since
good.
apparently that's where you took most of the damage.
I rub your feet.
Yeah, this is getting.
Um,
And
This is circle of life.
Crumb just sits on the sideline just drinking some water like, I hate everything that's happening right now. This is bad. I
and-
don't like any of this.
Are we taking a short rest here, or what are we doing? Like, we just hanging out?
I'll metagaming. I'll allow a short rest. Like no chaos.
I mean, I'm ready to roll, but if we're short, do we need a short rest?
I don't.
I mean, Dan's not great. He's better, but he's not great.
Car,
but
I'm gonna.
you had your
you know
face and your feet massaged and the yin.
I got a second wind in me.
Wrapped
Let's
at
see.
you?
I'm gonna breathe in.
Just gave him 12 health points, so suck it up,
Right.
Buttercup.
Yeah,
I was going.
Seeing all this,
8-point hit, dude. That's like almost one-shotted.
Tab McTub, these
41
hands
would've
may be
one-shot me.
callous, but they are healing hands.
Maybe healing hands. That's right.
Oh,
Earth.
yeah, there we go. I pulled the battle map down. Well, I guess y'all can. I'll still share it, but y'all can.
Did we?
But you're out of combat. Saith, Saith also immediately, like, kind of watching this chaos. Saith is like, I think y'all are more dangerous than I thought. I'll tell you what you need to know if you just let me live.
I walk up to Saith.
Saith. Saeth.
Saith. Yeah. I walk up to Saith and I go, hey, yeah, no. Hey, I'm sorry about the hit earlier. I wasn't sure. Here's the deal. Like, we're cool. We're looking for... Well, there's a girlfriend and there's a lost dwarf and there's kind of a bunch of things happening at once. But the fact matter is, like, we're cool. We'll let you live. Yeah, if you just tell us where to go, I mean, I think we could totally make it work. And we took your cat's eye already, so we could probably figure this out, right?
Yeah, so, hold on. I apologize. Say that last part. I was trying to find my spot in the campaign. I'm so sorry. It's the downside of doing this, like, online. I'm a jerk.
Trying to think what I just said.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Just tell us where the people are.
I think I said, yeah, like something effective, like, we're all good. We'll make it work. There's a lot of complexity here, but we'll let you live. Just, you tell us what you need to tell us, and we'll let you go.
And I
Where's our
accidentally
friend?
muted. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was like, I'll find my spot and then listen to Brady's last words, and then I'll go from there. And you finish before I found my spot. So Saith, he steps up and he kind of stands. He wipes the blood off his nose, and it's still just kind of smeared across his face.
That's his
And
own fault, by the way. That's not our fault. That's his fault.
well, that is his fault. He attacked you. This is all there is to it.
You did that.
So Saith steps up, he wipes his nose, and he's just like, look, Falthrax is here. We have been able to trick a whole bunch of people. This used to actually be just a rejuvenating temple. But the hags came in and they took over. And they offered me some great rewards if I sided with them. But with the hags dead, my reward's out the window, and I've got nothing. I either face death or helping you. So
What did they promise you? What did they?
Yeah, I hate-
sorry,
money
quickly.
and power. Money and power.
Sir Shaglock asks this as he ties the hag's head to his belt.
His eyes,
I got
Saith's
I got
eyes,
dark.
his eyes get real like. They promised me money
casually.
and power.
Of course, he asks it like
Money and power.
as he.
You're cutting in and out, Ricco.
Sorry, I was gonna say he's like so. So he says this while tying it to his belt.
He says they promised me money and power. And he's real nervous. He's like, yeah, they promised me money and power. And he steps back and he's just kind of nervous at this, but he's just like, look, I just wanted that. All I want at this point is to live. So if you just let me live, I'll turn over Falthrax. We kept a room upstairs. We kept a room upstairs where we kept our victim visitors. The hags.
Demon.
He's like the hags. They had a. They were able to kind of siphon some of his strength, and all of our victims, we were able to siphon some of the strength for the hags. And that's what we were doing. Just let me live and I'll tell you where he is.
The fact
Hey,
that this
man.
guy keeps asking for his life, like, I don't think we were ever gonna kill him, you guys. But I'm like, what the hell?
You did tie
Yeah,
somebody's
like-
head to your belt, so I mean, he might be a little worried
Why
about
you
stuff.
me? We're on the same
I mean-
team.
You just pitchforked a person's face to your belt. So let's
We're
just
winning.
like
This is what winning looks like.
We are. But here's the deal. Hey, listen. I'm all for you. I am all team Sir Shaglock. Okay. But that being said, you demon guy, I feel like you've done some stuff.
I'm going for the intimidation factor here. Okay, when those
This is
hags
maybe-
walk in. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Respectful differences. Let's.
I feel like you've done some stuff. I feel like maybe it's undone some of the stuff, but you need to do a lot of good to undo some of the stuff that you've done. Hear me. I've done some stuff too. I got you. But you better step up now. This is your moment of redemption.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Figure out how the hell we can get Southrax out of here in one piece. My guy just got necrotic in the face for like 40-something points. He does not look good. We've laid a lot of hands on his feet and face. There's been pitchforking to the face. There's a lot of stuff happening.
Had to do it.
And we get out of this mirror realm in one piece. That's what I'm asking.
Point of context, he said there were multiple people they took. Are there still multiple people?
Yes.
Damn it.
I'm going to point my warhammer at him. As like, take us to them now. So I'm going to be doing intimidation.
Okay, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
I want to assist with that intimidation.
All right.
Always.
Go ahead, assist.
Bro, I'm with you.
I wonder if Ricco likes to intimidate.
Yeah, anytime.
It's my
there's
only
intimidation,
thing, bro.
Rico's like, I'll just jump in.
Dude, Rico's wearing a tank top, so
Yeah,
that
he's
alone
gonna
is
come in and be like,
intimidation.
I don't do CrossFit. Brady and Ricco
22.
here with actual muscles, and I'm like, yeah.
Rico fought an apostle, so that's
Simon,
big.
Peter, like
Not only
the right hand of
apostle.
God.
The Rock.
Anyway.
Yeah, like let's be clear. The Petra, all right? So
The Rock.
big deal.
22
deal.
points of intimidation, Brett.
Saith is so intimidated he wets himself.
Oh, that's what happened.
You just made a demon wet.
So Saith comes up and he's like, he creates a string, this artful string.
Urine?
Had it been comprised of other words, this would have been called poetry. He would have been a poet laureate. In this case, it's just a stream of the most vulgar profanity. And I don't have a fancy beeping thing, but it sounded a lot like, here's 1,000 gold.
That worked pretty good.
Let me live.
1,000 gold?
Do we get 1,000 gold?
For the group, not
so
each.
250?
250.
Nice.
I mean, there's 5 of us, but that's
Oh,
fine.
my bad.
Oh, dang. Yeah, 200.
Shaglock doesn't need gold. Shaglock yields and says, I have what I
Shaglock
want right
says-
here, and taps the hag's head.
And flexes his arms. I got what I
Like
need
a
right
weirdo.
here.
Like a weirdo.
Like,
He's
why are you flexing? Everybody's dead.
We're in a dream world, by the way. This is fake gold. The gold is fake.
Can I
All right.
try something real quick?
Yeah. You can certainly try.
So, I speak Abyssal.
Okay.
I'll be like, real talk, what do you need here? Abyssal.
Oh, you
See. Oh, he does speak of Abyssal. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. But he also speaks Infernal. So in Abyssal, he responds and he's just like, I don't how do I speak Abyssal? I just wanted power. And these hacks offered me power.
I say while they're speaking their demon tongue, I go, hey, none of that other stuff. You talk common when you're in this room. In this dream world. You talk common in this dream world. Or celestial, because that's what speak the words of angels.
I mean,
Otherwise you can't speak.
Switch back to common because everyone's getting nervous. So if you just want power, why are you offering us money?
I want
Yeah,
power.
thank you.
I can't
Thank you.
have power if I'm dead. Y'all seem dissatisfied with my offer. You expected more when I said I would give you all of our captives.
Sure.
And you expected more, and I just need to live, and I'm offering you everything I have. The other two hags will return, and I can get more power from them.
Listen, I've dealt with his type before, and no offense, no offense at all, but I get it. If your boss gets killed, you're kind of just figuring out how to move forward in life, and you got to move up the ranks, right? Move up the ranks in Avernus or wherever you're from, and we get it. I've been I get it. So just point us in the direction of our friends and maybe some of the other people that are held hostage, and we'll get out of your hair. Okay.
I like this idea. All right, I'm trying to find where the room is of the victims.
Victim.
I don't have it. The victim room. I mean, most of the victims weren't really all that. They weren't really prisoners. They were just kind of kept here. Saith says. And so he says, they're all in the abandoned shrine, which is T11.
That's just north of here.
How convenient.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
the way.
Cool.
And before I leave for T11, I go, hey, do you have any healing potions or anything cool? Is you know anywhere where we can get some?
He has one single potion of healing, two potions of healing, and he asks if he can use one because you did a number on him. He's about half dead.
Nope.
About half dead.
Not unless you're gonna help us.
He's helping. He's trying to help. What more? He says, what more do you want? I'm giving you 1,000 gold. I'm giving you your prisoners. I just want to live, and I want my road to recovery to be a little better.
Yeah, your boss straight up melted my dude's face with necrotic. If you could hook him up, thanks for the 1,000 gold. Unless you're going to help us fight our way to get our other friend, I'm going to need that other healing potion. And if you got any other place for us to find something, that'd be awesome. But
he says,
you get health when you sacrifice health.
He
right?
says there's no one else. It's just him. There were the two other hags that are off on their own. So it's just him. And it kind of functions.
Right.
Think of something like Spirited Away, like a bathhouse. Like it functions as a genuine bathhouse. And even amidst the evil, the bathhouse was designed to lure people in order to suck their power. So it's less of a prison and more of a you're susceptible to staying here. That's kind of more or less. He explains that much more poetically.
Yep.
Because I've had enough of these
very
apple
poetic.
juices.
Yes, very poetic.
Like a
Evening
Pilgrim's
guy.
Progress.
Pilgrim's Progress.
Very Progress. Very
Christian
Yeah,
bearing the
very
burdens.
very narcissist that you can't help but just stay and waste away.
And then
at
he
your
turns
own
into a
reflection.
flower
So,
and bends over. And, I'm just kidding.
Great. Give my guy a healing potion. Let's get going.
Okay, he passes on that potion of healing. What does a standard potion of healing do? I will say
2d4 plus 4.
set.
Something, right?
So 2d4 plus 4. So I'll give you that.
God, this guy's got healing potions. Come on.
D4.
And then
Yeah,
he's
right.
like, I got healing potions for days, and he pulls out like 8, and he's like, popping bottles. I'm just kidding. He does not do that. He
I will
does not.
stab
What?
you with this pitchfork.
Yeah.
It looks like in the comments we're planning a secret Hitler party at some point. So
Oh man, I had a really good one out in Miami.
And
There was a gal next to me. It was at the very end. We had to do the veto rule, dude.
oh
Yeah, and she was like, "It's okay. I trust my boy Mirio." And I was like, "Ah." And her
Were you
name, literally,
Hitler?
The girl's name, sweet gal, cosplayer gal named Ari.
oh gosh.
She asks me. She goes, she gets 2 red cards, and she goes like, "I need to veto, Mr. President." And I go, "No, play the card." And she goes, "No." No, and she looks at me and literally
Oh, that's
Zeno,
Airy. Oh my gosh.
Zeno, who plays Hawks, was on my team, and he's like, "Umaiwa Moshinderu," because he was on my team. They were the second they knew that we got elected, like we had it in the bag. But it was and then the gal who plays Tov in Avatar, she was my Hitler. She was my secret Hitler.
Oh gosh. You filthy fascist.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
We're gonna put Dan. Have you ever played Secret Hitler?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put together a game. We'll do a stream at this some point. Everyone in this stream is invited. We'll play a game of Secret Hitler. I'll see if I can get Tommy. He's the guy who made Secret Hitler. I've been trying. He wants to play a game. He's just never free. So, but I'm gonna try.
Always busy.
Hawk and Lemillion were playing Secret Hitler. So, man.
Oh man! And then we had Spanish Bakugo, Spanish Todoroki. I broke their hearts.
Oh, that makes sense.
And
Out
then-
in Miami.
I mean,
Kyle, he plays Kaminari.
Is this still a conversation?
I don't know.
Of course I'm in.
It's wild.
We're playing. No, we're playing. Then my rule book fell apart.
By the way, Ever After in chat, she shot me in the most recent game I played, and I needed her to because I was tanking for all the fascists, and I was being all loud. She's like, "I shoot Rico," and I was like, "But wait, you can't." And then you're allowed to talk.
and you're like, I drew your fire.
Ah, team.
So good. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Where are we at?
We're going to see our new friends.
All right. So you're going up to T11.
Going places.
You're all
The
healed
tickets
up.
to Foul Packs.
You had 2d4 plus 4. You're healed up. You go in. You find 6 folks there. You find 6 folks, and they just look at you with bright eyes, with hesitation. No,
Does
like
that
just
bright
with like
eyes or-
hesitation,
Okay.
and they're just like,
Do they need pitchforking?
no,
I-
no.
I walk up to one of them and I put out my hand and I go, "Hey, everyone. My name is Calabasas. My friends call me Crumb. You can call me Crumb. We're looking for a friend. Is Balthrax here by any chance? He's about my height, maybe a little bit taller, probably a big bushy beard. Yeah, we want to see if he's here.
Valthrax comes forward and he's like, I'm here.
Oh,
There you are.
Valthrax.
So he comes forward. You were cutting out. Sorry, Brady.
Yeah. Hey, Loris sent us to find you, and so glad you're here. So glad you're still alive. Those hags. Am I right? By the way, my name is Calabasas. You can call me Crumb. Why don't you come on, and we're going to take you home, okay?
Valthrax is like, yes. And the rest of the crew is like, can you get us back out of the Fey realm?
That's where we are.
Yes.
Are we in the phone?
What?
Yep.
Sure. Maybe.
Can
I don't
look
know.
over at Saith and be like, can you get us out?
Saith says, you came through the book, right?
Yeah. We just go out the same way.
The portal appears on this side every 30 minutes.
That's
so-
pretty handy.
That's really.
Yeah, I like that.
It appears on the. So he gives a little backstory, and by he gives a little backstory. I mean, your benevolent DM is like, hey, this was originally designed to be like an actual relaxation place where you come and get in the spa, and you get the bath, and you get the mani-pedi, and then you leave. And so the book was originally designed to make you feel better about yourself. It just happened to be this area, the temple of the restful lily, just happened to be taken over by some horrendously evil hags.
Right.
So Saith kind of provides all that information to you, but a lot more angrily because he's still not healed because you wouldn't let him heal himself with one of his own healing potions. So imagine that was a lot more angry, and yeah, of course it shows up every 30 minutes. I don't know why he's a hick.
I look at him and I go, hey, how much more time do we have than the 30 minutes?
It's like every 30 minutes on the 30 minutes. He's like, you have 15 minutes.
Oh, all right, 15 minutes. Cool, great, awesome. Southrex, if you're good, I'm gonna go enjoy myself. And I immediately take off my boots and I start walking into T5 to soak my feet in the soaking tub.
All right, what else?
I'm gonna get
I'll
put
lead
their
the-
clothes on.
I'll offer to anyone who's there to ready to go look for the portal. Saith, where does the portal appear?
The portal appears where you came from, so about a quarter mile south.
Okay.
Oh, we should get moving.
So I offer for those who are wanting to leave to come follow me, so I will take them out.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go with you.
Let's get going.
So everybody but Crumb heads out. But keep in mind every 30 minutes.
I'll catch you. I'm gonna enjoy this, guys. So my feet are hurting. I got hit, but I'll catch up in a second.
Cool. The party makes their way back down south. That 15 minutes. The average walking speed of a human is about 3 miles an hour. Y'all somehow manage to make it that quarter. Not manage. You make that quarter mile easily. And y'all, Vima Bear Killer. Yes, Crumb gets naked in the pool. Someone asks, and I've decided. Crumb is naked. I didn't even notice your death saves shirt, Brady. That is baller.
Yeah, bro.
I want that. Is that like an official death saves like Joe Manganiello's? Yeah. I want that.
Yeah, that's death saves. And it's glow in the dark. It's fun.
I want that. Oh.
have a couple of their shirts. So
Yeah, no, I love his stuff. I actually followed Joe Manganiello before I was even into D&D. I just thought he was a cool actor. I followed him. I can't remember what the first show, and I was just like, I did the same thing. IMDb stalked him and was like, oh man. So y'all make your way out. The party makes their way out.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure that Vimac Bear Killer asked if I was naked in the pool.
Vimac Bear Killer says, does Crumb get naked? ? Exclamation mark. And as your benevolent DM, of course.
Yes. If Vimac Bear Killer asked that, then the answer is 100% yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And let's just say Crumb is hot. Like, picture your dream halfling, like the perfect halfling, perfectly
Really
sculpted
shredded,
by the Lord himself.
Wow.
By the goddess of beauty herself in this Fey realm.
Big and chunky as he arises.
And that is what Crumb looks like. Just the body of a chiseled, beautiful halfling. So everybody makes their way out. You get back through with your captives that are now free. And as you're coming through, Loris comes around and just wells up with tears and sees Falthrax. Everybody is safe. Everybody came from Candlekeep, because keep in mind, these books, every book in here has been contributed by someone who brought something that had never been around before. And so this particular book is one of very few copies. And so everyone there came from Candlekeep. There's this overwhelming emotional response from your former captives who are now just like free, who have been there for years. And Loris is incredibly grateful. Falthrax is incredibly grateful. Your pockets are laden down from Saith's gifts. And you have completed the price of beauty. With the exception of Crumb, the hags come back and murder him almost immediately.
Wait,
so
what?
I'm just kidding.
I thought run.
No, you got plenty of. Everything's good.
You
You could literally sprint that in like 2 minutes. You have completed.
Once the bus is like, oh, I see it around the corner, I'm gonna run for it. I figured I would just run for it. So
it's the post credit sequence where Crumb's soaking his feet and the hags come in and just annihilate him.
Rico's making me stretch. You got all
Rico,
those echoes. Rico, to my brave adventurers, thank you for your absolutely delightful journey, selfless sacrifices, and triumphant return.
We'll never know what that big star is in the shrine. To your health. Salud.
Like I said, this campaign gave you, I mean, there are not only these, there are 2 more levels to this entire thing.
Golly.
There's no way. If you Google, like, how long is each Candlekeep mystery supposed to take? To like 2 to 4 hours. I cut out like 90% of this adventure. Like, I am no joke. I mean, y'all stayed in T1, T2, and then grabbed everyone from T11. I put them in T11 because it was easier. Like, literally, there's so much more. It's a beautiful adventure. It's a 4 to 5 4-hour session. Like, it's like a 24-hour session completion. So
I'm impressed that you did it. I did a one shot with my family over the holidays.
Ooh, that's fun.
And I said, hey, 2 to 3 hours. Ended up being like 4 to 5 because I was like, oh, but I had it written where like there was literally next space,
yeah,
they had to get to the next level. And I was like, all right, we got to see this thing through. So well done. Well done.
Thank you. No, y'all killed it. My favorite entry level one shot is the Wild Sheep Chase, but Rico's already played that, so I couldn't play it again. It's like 3 pages long, and it's got enough information, and it's max 4 hours. If everybody does every single thing, it is 4 hours. I DM'd it recently, and it was 2 hours. Like, everybody just killed it. So, no, thanks, y'all. I'll go ahead and say goodbye to our stream, and then we can wrap up on our side as well. Everybody here on Twitch, thank you for coming. Most of y'all are coming from Rico's channel. I really appreciate it. Everyone here really appreciates it. I was
everybody.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. Thanks for hanging out and watching our brave adventurers be brave adventurers, and y'all are wonderful. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask myself or Rico, anybody who's watching, and anybody who followed or subscribed or gifted subscriptions. Thank y'all so much. It's wild that y'all threw some money at this, so thank you so much. I hope y'all have a delightful evening. This is a chaotic night. I scheduled this, like a month ago, y'all? I found out a week ago that tomorrow is the second portion of our home study for our adoption. And I was just like, but Dan took off time for this, and I've been trying to put this together for like a month, and I was like, I can't cancel. And it was one of those where it's like, man, this is a big time suck, but simultaneously, I am experiencing pure chaos, and I need a moment of bliss, and this is my moment of bliss. So thank you for all y'all. But I'm waking up very early because I have to finish cleaning my house, because a social worker from the state of Texas will be coming to decide if my wife and I are fit to house a child. So
they saw this D&D session, they would know.
You got it, buddy.
They would know that I have described gruesome and terrible acts. Oh, thanks, Brady.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. You got this. You got this.
Thank you, and thank you to everyone with the well wishes in the comments. Whiskey Dickin. Gonna do some research. Is that one of your guys, Rico? Okay, he says he's gonna go. He or she or they said they're gonna go do some D&D research because it was crazy. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, or Rico, or comment on some sort of something. I'll find a way to get in touch, or maybe Rico. And I'm happy to answer questions. I love D&D. So thanks everybody for joining. And that concludes our stream. Y'all drive fast and take chances.
Godly dreams.
Except for the social worker. That's not what we're doing. We're gonna keep it
We're gonna be safe, crazy safe,
ultra safe.
Later stream.